forgot to unmute my mic. Hello. Let me turn this down a little bit. So that the people trying to copyright strike me for their fan edits of the song don't copyright strike me. How is everyone doing today? I've seen a lot of talk about this this chapter. Hey, twin with Riz, it's Jay. Hey Jay, what's up, man? Watching your video? Awesome, dude. Hope you enjoy it. To any members in chat, there's finally the second emote, and there's more to come as well. Smile. Nice new video, thank you. How are you, Asa? I'm alright. I just had a scrumptious burger from McDonald's, and now I'm here. This chapter was fire real. We'll see about that, Evelyn. Hello, Bubba. Hello, Sync. Wow. The whole gang. Monkey. Monkey. I like that one. JJK or MHA? JJK is probably better at this point, but like I'm more personally invested in MHA, so I would pick MHA. Good video today, thank you. You're about to go to bed? Europeans, man. Lovely Sunday, isn't it? So yeah, it's alright. Oh man. This might be a little bit of a longer stream than usual. Cause you know we gotta talk about the chapter. I gotta talk about last week's episode. Gotta talk about this week's episode. And, Twitter user Alex, you guys might know him, had made that unpopular MHA opinions thing where people quote retweeted, and I thought that'd be fun to, go through that. Will twice get ruined? It's always possible. You never know. Funny how I just got done watching the racism vid and this comes up. That's exactly why I wait 2 hours to stream. We be waiting so people can watch the video. And then if they don't watch the video, in the stream I could be like, hey guys, you should watch the video. You wanted to ask? What? Message of the day discussed. This is GOAT. True! Best chapter we've gotten in weeks, and it's about third fave. You'll love to see it. Wow. Guess we'll see. I know some things that happened in this chapter. I did forget many of them, but I saw some of the leaks. It was easy to avoid the leaks when they were coming out at like fucking 2 in the morning, so I just didn't look. But now they just kind of pop up, and I perceive them. I have a question, purely hypothetical, of course. If you could have one topping for a hot dog, what would it be and why? None. Destroyed. Disgustus was his actual name. I thought chat was trolling. Me too. But then reality had unfortunately set in that chat was not trolling. None? Yeah. Eat that hot dog. Eat that bitch raw. This arc is trash. I mean, you're not wrong. I froze. Alright. Standard question every week. What did y'all think of the chapter? How about that? Every big jump mangaka fans fumbled their has fumbled their final arc. Do you think Oda, Horikoshi, Tabata, and Gege will do the same route? Because JJK feels like it has a bigger fall off than MHA. I don't know. I think writing an ending is hard, especially weekly. I don't know anything about One Piece, so I couldn't tell you. Horikoshi. I think MHA will have like a decent ending. Tabata, I don't know, I dropped Black Clover 80 chapters in. And Gege, I'm sure he'll do fine. I don't think JJK has fallen off harder than MHA. Personally. Solid enough, 6 out of 10 we're feasting again, better than the last 10. If you could contact Horikoshi, what would you say, and what about Tape? I would love to do, like, obviously this will never happen, but I would love to do, like, an interview with Horikoshi. It'd be so fun. But unfortunately, he would watch, like, one of my videos and shoot me in the chest with a blunderbuss. So, what's your opinion on AFO versus Endeavor? It was a cool fight. AFO sucks, but Endeavor carried. JJK is falling? No. I think it's had some... I think it's wavered a little bit, but... I don't think it's bad or anything. Oh, I forgot to switch to live chat. Fuck, hang on. There we go. Is Bakugo still dead or what? Technically. He's coming back, though. Hori in the interview when all the questions turn into slander. I would be very respectful, okay? Chill on me. I would just love to ask Hori a lot of things about how Act 3 went, you know? Like I would love to ask him about what his initial thoughts were on stuff like the Forest Training Camp, like what he planned for that. Will you be doing a Jump Fest a live stream? I mean, I didn't think about it, but I could. You weren't respectful in the Brigaders interview. Shut the fuck up. Why did you draw the Hagakure color page? Yeah. What was he cooking with Ida's what I want to know? Ida, I'm pretty sure, is only there solely to get Shoto to the Dobby and Endeavor fight. Which is goofy, but it is what it is. Hello, Rohan. That's so lame. It is lame. Have you read Hori's interview with the big 3 manga authors? I probably have, but I don't remember the contents. Everyone is slowly going to end up at the same place? Maybe. What do you think about the BLM movement? JJK has a lot of the same problems MHA has, it's just not in the final arc act, so it has plenty of time to still address those issues. I've never vocalized it until I saw a JJK fan say it, so then I felt comfortable saying it. I'm pretty sure the issue with Act 3 is that Horikoshi really wants to beat Gege. Like... Horikoshi, like, rapidly upended the structure of MHA and, like, the pacing structure because JJK is, like, very successful. I don't know if that was a decision from him, or if that was something from the editors, or if that was something from Jump itself, but it feels like MHA wants to be JJK. And it does not work at all. Who wouldn't want to be gay? Nah, so JJK is going crazy. Gege actually is not rushing and is putting so many good plot points for the supposed final arc. Well, I'm not saying that JJK is bad. I'm just saying that, MHA is trying to replicate JJK's pacing, and it doesn't work for MHA. I think it was a combo of that, and also Hori just being done and finding the easiest, fastest ways to wrapping up arcs that should have been way longer. Yeah, true. Like, JJK is not my favorite. I don't think it's bad, but... yeah, I don't read it weekly or anything. I read it like every few months. Bubba's probably on the brink of imploding with the frog being on screen for this a lot. Yeah. He'll be fine. That really feels like it comes from a place of insecurity, which is such a shame if that's the case. Hori was the guy people like the big 3 wanted to be. True? Yeah. Like I said, I don't know the particular reason why he would start copying the JJK style and failing to do so, but that's what it feels like, and it's not good. Are you gonna review Hunter x Hunter manga? Yes. I might start reading it tomorrow or the day after that. I'm not sure yet though. You should do a stream where you react to Bubba's tweets, just like scroll down his profile. Wow. That'll be a great stream of me going, wow, this is dog shit. And then moving on to the next tweet. Have you never watched Hunter x Hunter? Nope. I'll be doing a like the way I do my ReZero videos, where you know I go arc by arc and I make a video, or not arc by arc, but I go like phase by phase and I make a video. I plan on doing the same thing for Hunter x Hunter. What does it fuck me for? My bad. You should do a stream and go through Decatron's tweets. I was thinking of doing an on-stream review of Decatron's video, but I decided against it because people were actually like being genuinely very nasty towards her, and I didn't want to contribute to that. So you guys missed out on content, and you should blame everybody else. Have you read Berserk? Nope. Maybe one day. Did the Elden Ring music stop? Kind of, but not really. What the fuck? Let's hope Hori doesn't fumble the bag next week. Does he know? Question mark. How would you rate the clouds on that first panel? The MHA anime will never be able to do this. Pineapple just tweeted, y'all hate someone into popularity, and I couldn't agree more. Yeah, it's true. Have you watched or read Black Clover? I read 80 chapters of Black Clover, then I dropped it. But, this was before I understood how my brain worked. And how I can't... I shouldn't read too much in one day, otherwise I won't retain shit, so... I've been thinking about one day giving Black Clover another try, and like, trying to take more time with it. It's truly a shame that the series ends with Dobby's dance and nothing else comes after that. I know, he really ended off on the peak, you know. It's a shame. Alright. Are we ready for the chapter? Oh boy. I can't slander anymore after hearing her. Shut the fuck up. Are you looking forward to next week? The anime is gonna be peak. Dude. Oh man. Next episode is gonna be dog shit, and it's not gonna be the anime's fault this time. Maybe you could do a series where you make shorter videos reviewing shorter manga. Maybe, yeah. See, you know what? That's a good point. I do want to talk about, what's the Fujimoto one shot that's about, it's a kind of like meta, about like analysis, that I feel like everyone has misinterpreted. Just listen to the song, yes, thank you. I feel like that is a one shot that people do not understand, like in the slightest. How do you feel about Bakugo getting back up and using his new version of explosions in PLW? It's a little goofy, but it's whatever. Alright. Enough time has passed. It's time to see if Horikoshi can make 2 good chapters in a row. Finally remember to join a stream without it being near the end for once. Oh, it's about time, dude. Welcome in. Okuto Island. Uraraka and Asui versus Toga. True. This is true. Factual. This is part of the analysis, by the way. This is factual. The deep blue sky represents, I don't, fuck that. Analysis is off to a great start. Okay, panel 2 analysis. There's combat, there's water, Frogs like water. Frog belongs in the water. Uh, fuck. This is hard, guys. Chaotic confusion. So much mid on the screen? Wait, what? I don't see Deku anywhere. Are you sure? Okay. She thinks she's on the team back here. Being in the water is related to sleeping with the fishes. I'm sorry, Jay. Her trick for concealing her presence is basically a type of misdirection. Still, it must be a complex and nuanced move. So there's got to be a limit to how many attackers she can evade at once. Does she know? Analysis. Thud. What do you think that guys mean? What do you think that means, guys? We have to analyze the thud. Keep on her with a sensor type hero and a group of at least 4 who can back each other up. Bonk. It means action figures. Himiko Toga, get back here. This big guy doesn't have hyper regeneration. Oh wait. These Nomo don't have hyper regeneration. That's interesting. You tried. You tried, Bubba. Silly Uraraka. Doesn't she know that Toga's concealment works however Hori needs it to in the moment? Yeah, pretty much. The villain's numbers are thinning. Pin down the near high ends. And we've got this in the bag. Taking down these creeps while they're still on this island is our mission. If Toga got Izuku's blood now, would she have one for all when she transforms into how she can copy the quirks of others? No, it'd be the same with Monoma. Because it's a stockpiling type quirk, I don't think she would be able to use it. I mean, I guess her quirk could work differently, but currently as we know it, probably not. We're not sure though. The more people we lose on our side, the slimmer my chances of avoiding capture become. And the amount of Jin's blood I've got will only give me 30 to 40 minutes of transformation time. Okay. It's funny, I think on leak night this was translated as 30 to 40, like, copies of twice. The leakers are not cooking. Sure, I could drink it down now and take back the numbers advantage, but the Sad Man's parade would end on the isolated island. Okay, true. Up until this point, Himiko Toga's actions were rarely driven by any sort of big picture strategizing. Even if we could turn things around here, I doubt they left any boats docked on the island, which would be our only shot at getting away. Divide and isolate. Did the heroes know about Jin's blood? Either way, I'm helpless here. The way things are going, it's all over. However, in that case, her rancor and recent coming to terms, I'll do what I meant to and bet on Spinner. Completed her transformation into a full-fledged villain. Damn, that's a sick panel though. There it is. Some blood she had saved. All for ones? Shigaraki's? Who's could it be? Yeah. I mean, yeah, she speculates that maybe they know that she has Jin's blood, but like, as far as they're concerned, she could have anybody's blood, and that could be an issue, right? Like that, having anybody's blood is a problem for her. Better not wait around to find out. Okay. Frog did something? Always so level-headed, Suyu. That was a decoy. A decoy filled with a chemical that attracts Nomu, courtesy of one all for one. Okay. Sure, man. Whatever. I still can't afford to get sloppy. To make sure that Jin's parade gets to march without fail. Oh shit. Frog pack? At least it's less egregious than leaks let on. Yeah, it's just an eye roller, I guess. Frog pack, frog pack. I have to make an instant decision. And then. Oh shit. End of the world. That Rancor brought about a miracle. Oh shit. Froggy pack. Oh, she's like, oh fuck. She's like, oh, we're fucked. Must save Shigaraki and his allies. Himiko Toga, what do you want to do? To slaughter the heroes, starting with Hawks. Send me out there, Kurogiri. Get back here. She's using her little Black Whip wannabe. It's getting slapped away like a It's funny. We still haven't had our chat about Roman. Ugh. Ugh. That gave me like shivers down my spine in like a bad way. This is like... Like, this is... I like the idea of what's happening here, but the dialogue is really bad. The dialogue is really bad. Hello, Lewis. It didn't have to be this corny, is all. That's all. It didn't have to be this corny. But still, as usual, I think the idea behind Uraraka and Toga, the idea behind Uraraka and Toga has always been good. But the dialogue is always corny. The dialogue is always corny for these two. It's very sad. Have you talked about the anime yet? No, not yet. Froggy pack. Oh, that was a good reaction though. I wish we could have. Oh. So yeah, okay. So she feels like there's really no point in talking anymore. Interesting. Gunga Mountain Villa Ruins. It's Toga with Bubagawara's blood. She had some saved up. When I infiltrated the Liberation Army, I made sure to eliminate every last sample, even the traces after the battle. Damn. Would have been cool to see that. Act 3 in a nutshell. Would have been cool to see that. Was this Dobby's doing? I love how Hawks is like, if anything went wrong, it's fucking Dobby. It's fucking Dobby. Hawks is deeply traumatized. He fucking stubs his toe and he's like, I bet Dobby moved my goddamn dresser in like 2 centimeters. This is Dobby's fault in some regard. Did he get a chance to go to Twice's body during the raid? I mean, according to Hori, yeah, he did, I guess. Wasn't it actually? I think so, yeah. No. It's unclear. All we know is that Toga had the blood during that chapter. We don't know if... I don't think Dobby explicitly gave it to her. I mean, it's possible. Too late. Infinite doubles. Sad Man's Parade. Holy shit, is this all supposed to be doubles? Oh my god, Dobby's just floating in the fucking sky. What the fuck? He's just coasting. Wow. That is a lot of twices. So, like, realistically, it's over, right? Like, bro's farting. Like, how do you make it past this? Is she cloning original Twices or Togas who are using Twice's quirk? It's Twices, I'm pretty sure, right? So, let's think. This is a lot of clones. Endeavor could probably kill a lot of them. Josiah Race's video you cooked. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed it. Endeavor could probably cook a lot of these. But we know that Ochako is here. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna do something. Ochako's gonna get a Deka City moment with her quirk spreading to anything on the ground. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm thinking... I think a very realistic possibility is Ochako being able to spread her gravity like in Heroes Rising. And if you haven't watched that movie, that's a good thing. But basically, she is able to touch like one rock, and then for some reason, for like some movie magic bullshit, all of her quirk spreads to all of the rocks, and she's able to like, or not the rocks, the shit holding the rocks, like the logs, and she's able to lift all the logs up, and then all the rocks come tumbling down the mountainside. But yo, new here, is this a regular thing with every new chapter? Yes. It's possible that's how her quirk will actually work in this. I guess we'll see. Because we know that Ochako is here now, and we also know that Ochako is not capable of playing with the big boys here. And that's not a slight against Ochako. That's because this is Hawks, this is All for One, this is Endeavor, this is fucking Quarter Alive Dobby, okay? Ochako is not ready for the big boys. What the fuck, you sexist? Yeah, Gyro, you got... Dude. Gyro, can you link that tweet in chat, please? That you got packed for? Jiro is apparently ready? Yeah, and she got her ear blown off. Hawks is like, oh my god, it's the fucking... it's the vestige of my sin. Anime only, what time will you talk about the anime? How many pages are left? Only 2 more. I'll talk about the anime soon. Dude. Are you sure I want to leave YouTube? Yeah. Dude, this shit... Gyro tweeted something so fucking normal. This panel will be so odd in hindsight if Ochako does not get a power-up. She's in between some of the giants of the verse, but her main power is to float things. And while that could be used more creatively than she currently does, it's still not enough to keep up with. And then, yeah, the forces around her. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Her main power is to completely negate one of the 4 laws of physics. Of course, if you were a sexist, you might change that to float things. We're smoking the gyro pack, boys. It's the gyro pack. Today I learned that there's 4 laws of physics. MHA Twitter has been slow lately, so people are just attacking the most non-confrontational tweets. Like, Gyro just tweeted something so normal, like... Check quote retweets on it? Oh god, I don't feel like... I don't feel like it. I agree with the idea that like Ochako's quirk can be used more creatively than just floating things, but the issue is it's not. That's the thing. And Gyro said that. Gyro said that her quirk could be used more creatively. As he literally said that shit word for word. I'm trying to think of the biggest possible boost Ochako could get with a quirk awakening, like maybe spreading her quirk, adding gravity to things, controlling gravity. I think spreading her quirk is most likely, especially with thousands of twice clones. They could all be jumbled up in like a big mountainous mess like this, and she could touch one and then spread it to the entire mountain, you know? What is her weight limit? Whatever Horikoshi wants it to be. Now he's just sexist. I mean, true, but that's besides the point. He's sexist, but not for that tweet. So just copy Shiggy, got it? Yeah. I mean, in the entirety of Zach, the entirety of Act 3 is copying Act 1 and 2, okay? So chill. Anyway, Hawks is like, oh fuck, that fucked up. They're not giving us a second of room to breathe. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to kill each other, so. The portal, and then, oh shit, here she comes. Oh, frog. It's like the conclusion to an essay you've been writing for 10 hours and you're just over it, so you start repeating yourself. True. I ain't losing sight of you, not again. Wow. This chapter was short. And then things are happening. Things are happening. The analysis is that things are happening on the screen. There are characters in situations and settings, and they are moving. Powers are being used. Ochako. The feelings you've locked up inside. Oh, is this when she says the one person has the power to change the course of the world or whatever? Yeah, so. This right here, this little panel of the news reporter, Ochako's definitely getting like a quirk awakening. There's no way that she's not, right? Opinion on MHA not ending this year? So better than your YouTube analysis. I think MHA not ending this year has been largely misinterpreted to mean that Horikoshi is extending the series, but it's not true. He just underestimated how long his plans are taking. As I told Naya yesterday, but I think AFO controlling every plotline ever was foreshadowed trademark. Jay, you're about to get banned. Dobby looks like on the brink of death. How is he? How? How is he alive? Chapter was fine. Cool setup, cool potential. Dialogue sucked, but that's MHA, right? If Ochako doesn't do anything crazy here, I'm gonna become a Brigaders main on Twitter. Yeah, exactly, Caper. He didn't expect to take this many breaks either. I think it was hinted that Dobby is a Nomu, right? I don't think he's explicitly a Nomu. I think he's just like, he's kind of the concept of a Nomu, where he's like parts of other humans. Dobby inherited the frenzied flame. That's the only explanation. Truth, fuck, yeah. Yeah, this is fine. People on Twitter saying this was garbage are just freaking out for no particular reason again. This was fine. Like, in modern day, when there's so many fucking garbage chapters in the series, when you read this is not bad. Like, come on. It, if you, okay. if you don't like the Ochako and Toga plotline, whatever. I get it, that's fine. But this is not... What the fuck? The dialogue doesn't do the plotline any favors. Because it makes people think this is about something as surface level as, like, having crushes. The dialogue doesn't help. But it's not that simplistic. This version of the translation is much worse than I remember from my read. That's been a lot of Act 3, honestly. A lot of the translation's been mid. This would never happen to Deku. His plotline has devolved into punching. True. But people never read deeply into this. I don't know what the particular reason is. I think it's because, like, the way that Ochako versus Toga is executed makes people not care as much because it's not as raw. And it's true. It's not as raw. Like, you go back and you read Deku versus Shigaraki, there's a lot to... Not only is it raw as fuck, not this one, sorry, PLW. Not only is it raw as fuck, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of potential there. This doesn't have the rawness, but it has the potential, and I don't think people care because the rawness isn't there. Which, if you want the rawness, that's fair. When does it get good again? You mean the manga? If you mean the manga, it hasn't yet, so... If you mean the anime, it also hasn't yet. But watch the Dobby's Dance episode. Skip the rest. If they're trying to parallel Toga and Uraraka, I don't quite get it since one has a quirk forcing her to have a taboo obsession, the other is just a teenager. Well, I don't think they're supposed to be relating on a quirk level. I think they're supposed to be relating on a suppression level. The way that Toga kind of has to suppress the way she feels, due to like the nature of her quirk and the way society perceives her quirk. Ochako doesn't have the same exact reason to suppress her feelings, but that's the thing, is it's about suppression. What about people who stereotypically aren't reading for the rawness, if you catch my drift? I mean, some people just don't like the plotline, and that's fine. You know, you don't gotta like it. That's alright. I'm so scared for the anime, you think they'll butcher the rest of Season 6? God, I hope so. Now that the good parts are over? Oh, man. Ochako and Deku have the same face, so if you deep it this chapter, this is a Deku chapter, therefore I give it a 10. Showing the first few chapters of Villain Hunt? Context ruins it, sorry. Context ruins the whole thing. Future context. Yeah, chapter was fine. People are doing too much. This is coming from me, by the way. Hope you guys know. If I'm saying everyone on Twitter is doing too much, you know it's true. Because I'm usually the one who's doing too much. So what happened with Dekachan? They made a video about Bakudeku, and people went fucking insane. And then, in an attempt... Dude, people were treating the Dekachan video like if you talked about the video, you were platforming a fucking fascist. Like, holy shit, people were going crazy. But it was just about My Hero Academia ships, so... Is the video still up? Yeah, it's doing pretty well. And good for her, too. I haven't watched it. Check DMs for Bubba Take. This is never a good sign. Oh, unfortunately, Bubba, I can't read the Bubba Take because I'm blocked by Aerie, so... Oh god, I don't know why Bubba got that mad about the video. What is the Dekachan video? I have not heard about this before. It's just like a 30-minute analysis about Bakudeku, and I'm pretty sure it uses a bunch of like false equivalencies and shit like that. Why did he block you? He blocked me a long time ago. I can only speculate, but I think it was because I called one of his friends an idiot. So I got blocked like a year ago. He called the romance panel incredibly bad. I mean, the dialogue is bad, yeah. You need to make a ship video to rake in the views. I have standards, right? Anyway, this is what I mean. You have a plot line that a lot of people already don't really care about, so when the dialogue like this appears, it completely turns them off from what is a really good scene for both the characters. I mean, yeah, I agree. And I know the purpose. Their plotline is a huge factor of miscommunication and misunderstanding, so Ochako being direct is good. What isn't is how the dialogue reads. I didn't like the fan scans, but we still need to talk about love. At least sounds like a normal human. Read last 2 comments. Last 2 comments on what? On YouTube? You gonna check the Alex Court retweets? Yep, after I talk about the episodes at least. A good Bubba take? Bubba always has good takes, man. Chill. Standards and bros making MHA videos? Yeah, dude. Chill on me, alright? I've been seeing on Twitter that Ass is autistic. Yeah. Don't worry, me too. I'm on TV, mom. You guys know that I never ever encourage you to go out of your way and harass people on Twitter. I will make one exception. Go and like Bubba's tweet. Ratio Zach. Zach fell off. His favorite author is a pedophile. Ratio him. Did you see Vocal Pineapple's post on Toga? No. When did he post it? Did he post it like now? Let me look, hang on. Is it this one? You're new here? Hey man, what's up? I don't understand how people are arguing over this when we just got the episode where Toga tries to explain that she needs to be saved. This is after Ochako has told Deku that she finally gets Toga and wants to save her. That chat about romance is a chat about value. True. True. Toga tries to connect with Ochako through their similarities to try and find common ground, or see whether or not heroes and villains really just can't understand each other. In her eyes, that heroes didn't value twice as a person, and he died, and she's next. But Ochako has realized that Toga is asking for help, and that she now thinks that all heroes, Ochako included, will only see her as a zero-value villain that must be killed or arrested. So now it's on Ochako to be the one pushing the issue, using their similarities as an entrance into the conversation. True. I mean, yeah, it's pretty true. Yeah. Insert the Trainwrecks video where he goes, that's pretty true, for like 20 minutes straight. Only problem with that panel is the actual dialogue. Yeah, I agree. As someone put it. As Int put it, it's the Caleb tax. The Caleb tax goes crazy. Zenrato is currently the #1 enemy on MHA Twitter. Sometimes I talk to him about that because I always think it's really funny. Sometimes I go like, I'm sorry, man. And he's just like, it's okay, I have my notifications muted. Caleb cannot cook, implicit. We also have to keep in mind that at the end of the day, Caleb is not the final, he does not have the final say in the translations. He suggests them, and then Viz approves them, and suggests changes. He made strong remarks when Bakugo's hero name got translated as dynamite spelled differently, lol. uh, that it wasn't his call. Hello, JT. Are we ready to talk about the anime? Or do we have more to say about the chapter? Anime time? Alright. I think this chapter's paneling will either be rearranged or the end of it will be entirely redone in the volume release. I understand that this part feels kind of weird, but I think this part's kind of cool. Why the weather woman appear at the end? Because she said something about one person having the power to change the world. Blaming Caleb and Hori right there is Takuchi part 2 on God true? Alright. So, we didn't talk about last week's episode. So, we're going to talk about last week's episode first. This part was okay. The still frame of this double page spread is still kind of weak, but the part before that was alright. It was kind of similar to my common complaint about season 6, where it's like 10 to 15 seconds of okay, that looks alright, and then oh, it's a still frame. I agree, dude. Black Whip looks like fucking dog shit in the anime. Very sad. I also hate the little Black Whip noise that plays every time he takes it out. You guys know what I mean. This episode was done by Studio B, who handles Mob. True, it was. So this part was alright. Not as bad as the preview led us to believe, but it was not that bad. Not great, not that bad though. We all know that Bubba hates the Danger Sense color. I'm indifferent personally. It's alright. It's okay. Don't feel that strongly about it. Oh, talking about how Bubba got cooked for... They were doing too much for Bubba. Bubba just said it's kind of goofy. And then he got fucking packed up, dude. Oh, man. That shit was funny, man. Everyone on MHA Twitter is always doing too much. Always doing too much. It's not too bad. I agree. It's okay. The big standout for me was the Vestige World scenes. I think the Vestige World scenes in this episode were really well executed. Trigger warning. I'm going to talk about all for one. I think the character acting, in particular for All for One, in the Vestige was really good. Who got you into My Hero Academia? Nobody in particular, actually. I just watched it one day. The character acting for AFO was good. The Vestige World stuff was really strong. I did not like the execution of this. I did not like this at all. Have you seen Boruto? Nope. So, in the manga, the panel show the spread. Yeah, I probably should. You're right. Let me get it real quick. 287? Yeah. Alright. In the manga, you have Yoichi talking about how this boy drives... What drives this boy to shed blood? and you see Midoriya looking concerned, and Shigaraki side by side as Shigaraki getting swallowed up, as it says he rages for the sake of others. For them, he does his best until he can do no more. Okay? And then it immediately cuts to him, still looking kind of concerned, rushing towards Shigaraki. You see, like, it goes from this panel to this. And then it also says, this young man is possessed by a drive to save others that eclipses all common understanding. The way the anime did it, the way it delivers this, doesn't make it look like he's rushing out of concern for Shigaraki, to save Shigaraki. It looks like he's angry. It sounds like he's angry, too. I think that was kind of a miss. Especially when you don't have the dialogue, because this has no dialogue except for him screaming Shigaraki. Even though he doesn't say that. The dialogue in the manga talks about his drive to save others. But instead, it makes him seem like he's rushing towards Shigaraki. He's like, I don't know, fuck him up. I feel like it kind of misses the point. Looks like he's crawling in the manga too much, I prefer. Yeah, because he is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's crawling. He can't fucking walk. So I feel like it misses the point. I feel like the anime misinterpreted this. It's weird because I feel like it's impossible to misinterpret. I think they just poorly executed it. Like, I don't know how you can possibly misinterpret this. Yeah, but that was the one thing I didn't like about last week's episode, personally. The extra villain content, pretty cool. The fact that Bones actually added extra villain content blows my fucking mind. Considering the incident. This was cool. I like this. Rare W for Bones. And, in my opinion, the absolute standout at the time of Season 6 was Toga versus Ochako, okay? Before this week's episode, I honestly think that this was the best scene of Season 6. Adaptation-wise, of course. Interesting presentation that was unique from the manga, while still adapting parts of the manga that people liked. Interesting lighting that doesn't rely on a blue sky and lazy outdoor lighting. Third, you have movement. Whoa, no way. Movement in My Hero Academia? That's crazy. That's crazy. But this moved. This wasn't just a still frame recreation of the manga panel, but worse. This moved. It's shot a little differently. It was cool. The sound design was great. This was the standout of Season 6, in my opinion. Until the following episode. So first things first, this was stupid. I don't know why the anime has like this weird obsession with like blowing their load and like revealing everything before it's supposed to be revealed. Because in the manga, he was like a silhouette. I don't know why they had to do this. It completely like ruins, like, you can infer that it's possibly Best Jeanist. Like, I remember when the manga was coming out, people were like, is that Best Jeanist? Is that so-and-so? Is that a new character? Etc, etc. There's no room for speculation. It's just, hey, Best Jeanist is back, by the way. Oh, I'll go fuck myself. Thanks for telling me what's gonna happen to Dabi. So this was like the only thing I didn't like about the episode. This was stupid. I didn't like this. Sewing Shlong, yeah. I assumed it's because his voice would give him away anyway. Dude, you think that people would remember the voice? You got more faith in MHA watchers than I do. Best ball sack. The rest of Toga versus Ochako was fine, I guess. It was alright. Not a lot of movement. It was still directed uniquely. It moved a little bit. That's cool. It wasn't as impressive as the first part, but yeah. But it was okay. This part was an example of doing the still frame of a manga panel, but like doing it decently. Nejire using her 100%, it moved. Bare minimum. Todoroki using his flash fire fist. It moved. Awesome. And then it made the still manga panel recreation feel a little bit more earned. And then we got the cool shot of like Shiggy on fire. So it was alright. But this is where peak begins. Oh man. Oh, thank you for reminding me twice. Every Gigantomachia shot in this season is garbage. Okay, moving on. Wow. This cooked. Oh my god. This alone made it a top 5 episode of top 5 episode of My Hero Academia. Oh my god, Dabi's dance execution was so fucking good. Holy shit. So, first of all, the gray edges of his hair, that looks so clean. They could have easily just made it all white, but they didn't, and I think it benefits quite a lot from that. I think it looks really good. It adds a lot of depth to his hair. I think it's really cool. Translation was goofy, though. Everything was peak. I mean, yeah. At least that's not Bones' fault, though. Dude. The character acting for Dabi, the character art, the voice acting. Dude. The new OST. I think it was new, right? Oh, man. Oh, it was so good. That was fucking fire. And just look how much the gray tips of the hair really help to elevate this. It adds so much more depth to this shot. Because you have the normal white, you have the shaded white, and then you have the gray tips. Oh, dude. It looks so clean. And it's not even just Dabi that popped off, man. Every voice actor in this scene went crazy. And I love this part. I forgot to get a screenshot of Shoto. Shoto's voice actor. Oh my god, I was creaming. Performance of a lifetime. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime performance. Every single Cloud also went crazy, yes. This scene where he is like taking in everybody reacting to the reveal. Obviously, he can't actually hear anyone, I don't think, but like metaphorically taking it all in. They completely nailed Dabi's theatrics. It's such a great way that really highlights how contradictory of a character he is for being like, oh, I like Stain, but also I'm gonna put on a big ass show. This was so good. And then his prominence burn. Whew. God damn. Oh, God, it was good. It was good. This was a great episode. Season 6 has now had 4 good episodes. Let's go. 4 good episodes out of a 25 episode season. Who would have thought? Is the twice part lacking impact a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, but that's whatever. Which 4 episodes do you like? I liked... So when I say 4, I'm throwing in the twice episode to be generous. So the twice episode, episode 5, and then 10 and 11, I think. I think it was episode 5, I don't remember. Now, do you like the Mirko stuff? I would have rather attention was put elsewhere, but... 5 was Shiggy's wake up? Yeah, technically episode 5 then, I guess. Do you know if there will be a break after next episode? I don't think there will be, no. They don't usually do that. They're not doing MHA any justice. They're doing MHA a slight amount of justice. But not enough, I agree. Just Dobby's dance, actually. I'm blinded by Dobby's dance. You complained about episode 5? I did. I've complained about every episode, so... Next episode is gonna be trash. And I'm not talking about adaptation-wise. Next episode is gonna be dog shit. It is gonna be reveal after reveal after reveal. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. Mirio Nakamura cut. Imagine if the next episode has the best animation. No. Deleted for my mental health. Oh man, next episode. Whoo! They are not gonna be cooking, I'll tell you that much. How many episodes, or how many chapters is the next episode adapting? We don't know for sure, but it's likely to be like 2 to 4, right? Just like always, this arc. This episode was a little, different, because it was only 2. Mirio deserves the still frames now. What are your thoughts on the absence of the past never dies while Dobby gestures to himself? That could be a subtitling thing. It's hard to say. Because I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know. It's going to end on 306? The season? Definitely not. Considering we're on 291 and we have 14 more episodes to go? Definitely not. It's ending on at least 327, and it could even be Stars and Stripes. But Bones cooked once. I DM'd you the latest Bubba edit. You'll probably get clapped if you play it on stream, but I cooked and you aired me, so now I'll harass you on stream. Wow. It has to adapt SNS or else Season 7 won't be able to finish things. That's what I've been saying, right? Like, Season 7 needs time to breathe. It needs room to breathe. Now the mid is over. Let's talk about how goated Mob is. Oh, Mob is so good. They do a break in between cores, I thought. No, MHA usually doesn't. They didn't for the past 2 seasons, at least. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. God, I hope Lady Nagant is gonna get the bone stream and actually look good. Does he know? Question mark. I caught up to Mob this week. It's peak. True! Do we think the anime is ending on season 7? Depends on how long the final arc is. But ideally, yeah. Mob was incredible this week. I am your rival, one cooked. True. True. It's funny to think that, these episodes have only been as good as they are because Mob ended. So, how are these episodes getting leaked? I don't know, dude. And you know what's fun, dude? That Pepe Frieza dude who streamed the episodes on Twitch. I'm gonna stream the episode multiple days early with my big ass watermark on my stream. I wonder what'll happen. I wonder if I'll get fucking copyright striked and my entire online presence will get deleted. That would be weird. Proceeds to get his entire online presence deleted in like one night. It's like, what a goofball. Mob ended? Yeah. This is the last season. There's only a couple more episodes left. Endeavor, Davi's voice actor. I know, that scene was so good. That was partially my fault. I don't care what you did, Jay. He put his watermark on an unaired episode and he expected not to get clapped. Frieza and Pepito are playing Go Fish in a cell together. Man voices in Itsu 2. I know, I can't get over that. Hopefully we get a part 2 like Shippuden. Does he know? Question mark. CK, you said you're an anime only, right? I got bad news for you then. What episode got leaked? Haven't been keeping up with the anime recently. The past 2 episodes have been leaked. The last week's episode was leaked in its entirety. This episode, the leakers got early and they posted screenshots. Let's play the Endeavor line for the one time. If I could not get copyright striked, I would. And then BNHA Struggles account DM'd you threatening to get copyright striked when the water... Wait, what? Somebody was trying to copyright strike you even though... so stupid. Twitter ain't no joke, man. Speaking of Twitter, you know, I thought we'd do something a little different. And I thought we'd go through some MHA unpopular opinions thanks to Alex, who has accumulated 997 quote retweets. And if I had to guess, about half of these I'm either blocked by or I have blocked. So, it's more like about 400. These are going to be atrocious. Yeah, I thought it'd be funny, though. Half are going to be invisible, yeah. I placed my quote tweet before the stream like a mastermind. Next episode preview looked good though, even though the chapters are very flawed. Yeah, it looks alright. We'll see. Alright, this is from Twice in chat. Let's see. Shigaraki getting AFO is arguably the single worst story decision Hori has ever made on the story, and it pains me to say it's because he's amazing on PLW, but what we lost in return of making him OP wasn't worth it at all. Yeah, I agree. That makes sense. AFO is MHA. Prove me wrong. Okay. I'll prove you wrong. Hang on. Okay. Thirst Quencher, go to this link, and then go through all those, and then you'll see what I mean. Let me just say, man, I found your shit while browsing at my job, and you are one of the most in-depth MHA YouTubers out there right now. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, Ocean Man had to step down. Ocean Man had to step down after his disenfranchisement with the series. I like how the chat on screen doesn't know how to handle like the member emotes. So he doesn't even fucking try. I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with this. Because I feel like a lot of the problems stem from the power level, right? Did Ocean Man drop MHA altogether or not? No, he hasn't dropped it. He just doesn't make videos on it anymore because he doesn't want to. I think I think Ocean Man is kind of similar to me, where like he wants to make positive content if he can, but like the issue is he can't. So I didn't mean to open battle, and I'm sorry. Ocean just left to go get some milk and hasn't come back since. You know what? I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. His Monster Hunter videos are doing very well, and good for him. I wish him the best of success in other niches. Alright, next one. I find Togo Chaka way more interesting. I don't give a shit. Okay, next one. Bakugo had the better written atonement arc by a lot. It actually feels real and genuine. He's done more for his victim instead of just fixating on his guilt. He holds himself accountable even if no one else does, and his actions show his growth without relying on pretty words. No. I don't agree. Bakugo's atonement arc has been underlined with a thin veneer of I'm an asshole, but haha, it's a gag, so it's cool. I still injure Deku in gags, but it's a gag, so it's fine. Also, my victim never gets to speak to me. I just get to do everything, and he doesn't get to say anything. This isn't to say Bakugo's bad, by the way. I like Bakugo, but I think he has been severely mishandled. Bakugo's atonement arc is entirely one-sided. It's like we never get input from Deku. At least with Endeavor, we get everyone's input. Everyone gets to have an input on Endeavor, even if sometimes it's lame. Like, we get to see every perspective. We get to see Fuyumi, who just wants the family back together. We get to see Natsuo, who will never forgive his father. We get to see Shoto, who is kind of split down the middle. And then we get to see Dabi. And Endeavor regularly pays the price. Does he get what he wants? Technically. Not through the means that he had hoped he would get it. But he gets torn down a lot. I don't agree with this. This is dumb. What has Bakugo done for Deku? He got stabbed once. Which didn't really do anything. It was a good moment. I'm not going to say that 285 was bad, because it was good. But is that it? He got stabbed? Tell him to kill himself? That's true. Yeah, I don't know. So do you think Enji facing no societal pressure or consequence for his abusive past was intentional, or Hori just forgetting how to write? I do not think it was intentional. I think it was just bad. Got stabbed and ruined the careers of 3 pro heroes. Yeah, all Bakugo did was get stabbed and then die. Those are 2 separate events. Help train with All Might, I guess. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, there was that scene where All Might was like, you're helping Midoriya to atone, right? Which I guess, sure. It was still better handled than Hawks. I can go get stabbed and die. Will that make me a better character? Yeah, go for it. You gotta come back though. Funny. I laughed. And oh my god, I don't care about ships. Dobby or Endeavor stands who say Shoto is carried by the family dynamic may need to reevaluate their own faves. I mean, I guess I agree in the fact that they're all carried by the dynamic because their whole character is the dynamic, right? So, I don't know. Whatever. The only good thing about Endeavor's character is that he's a good representation of an abusive, self-centered, self-pity character who only cares about himself. He's not physically abusive anymore, but this is literally a thought process when he saw Toya. So he's a good character because he's a good character? Wow! Whoa. That's crazy. Even if Dobby is a villain, he's still a victim to abuse, and Endeavor is still an abuser, even if he's a good hero and trying to atone for his actions. Okay. I mean, okay. All Might's symbol of peace ideology did more harm to society than good. This is explicitly stated by the narrative. This is not a hot take. This is the, okay. Denki and Mineta are in the same category, but we forgive Denki because he is more charismatic. That is not fucking true at all. Oh my god. Kaminari is not at all a fucking creepo like Mineta is. Are you kidding me? And you know what? The scenes where Kaminari is being a little weird, it's kind of cringe. Kaminari has a little bit more going for him than being a fucking pervert, so. Cringe. People who quote with this are cringe. Deku is a straight male. That's cringe. I laughed. It's funny. Hate when Kaminari told Eri he'd love to see her in 10 years. I really don't know how people don't talk about that. That's such a fucking terrible scene. AFO taking over Shigaraki's body was the single worst creative decision in the manga. I'm not saying this is Shigaraki's #1 fan. I'm saying this as a reader who saw a complex, compelling villain who built up for almost 300 chapters and that shoved out. I mean, I've said this repeatedly, so it's not like this is, yeah. It's not like I'm gonna disagree with that shit. I really don't understand the point of Gentle Criminal and La Brava. Okay. 84 likes. Do you guys think I'd get in trouble if I just like replied with my video? Wait, they might be an anime only though. Hang on. Like the good takes? Okay, hang on. Oh god. Best unit should have stayed dead? Boop. Kachaku is a midship, don't care. Who is upset about this take? Do you remember when people thought Mineta was gay? Yeah. Hawks equals biggest piece of shit. Dobby should have only directed his anger to Endeavor. I mean, I don't think anyone disagrees with that. He's a fucking villain. Like, of course he's a asshole. Come on. Oh my god, if it's about shipping, I really don't give a fuck, man. Okay. Once you go to kill a character for a second time, the character should have just stayed dead. I mean, yeah. Oh, here we go. We're back now. I'm trying to get back to where I was because my shit scroll up automatically. Where were we? Where were we? We're almost there. Here we go. Midoriya has no emotional growth or processes anything he does or goes through any meaningful way, and it undermines every single interesting dynamic he could have with other characters. I agree and I disagree. I agree now, but I think he had emotional growth in Acts 1 and 2. I just think Act 3 sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I agree and I disagree. If this is only talking about Act 3, then yeah, that's pretty true. But if this is also encompassing Acts 1 and 2, then no, I don't really agree with that. Oh my god. Is this the worst tweet of all time? Is this like literally the dumbest tweet of all time? There's no way. There's no way. There was a lot of people who, on the Act 2 retrospective video, would comment, like, very upset that I said Vigilantes was mid. And I was like, damn. I didn't know Vigilantes had shooters like that. Hawks' character development flopped after he found out about Endeavor being a child beater. I don't agree. I think it flopped for other reasons. I don't think it flopped because he learned that Endeavor was a child abuser. It flopped for many other reasons. It depends on execution. I don't think... Indifferent. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I love it when people hate AFO. Puts a fucking big ass grin on my face. What? What does this mean? Canonically, Eraser Clouds. Oh my god, I don't care. The character and the world of MHA are so cool and lovable, the writing is the only thing holding it back. The characters in the world are writing, though. Is it not? Okay, whatever. $10 says the trauma quote was about Deku, maybe. Oh, man. You guys are so not you guys, sorry. Twitter is so fucking cringe, man. Jesus Christ. I finished the manga and the link you gave me. The main character Avo seems to be getting a lot of hate for some reason. Shut up. Hey man, how's it going? In the manga, is Baku still currently dead? Yeah, but like he's getting revived, so not really. Was this a good idea? I didn't expect it to all be about ships. Is this really what all of these people read My Hero Academia for? Does everyone just read it for ships? I thought you guys were joking. You guys are really shipping? I thought it was a joke. SX Ocean, this is my favorite MHA ship. I was supposed to play Monster Hunter with Ocean Man, but I was too busy working on the Willogy video, and he was too busy working on a 4-hour-long Monster Hunter video, so it never happened. One day, though. Half of my brain is a ship. I read it because it used to critique capitalism. And then you read Act 3, unfortunately. The author's snail pacing has... What? Huh? I froze? I froze? Snail pacing? Page 13. Why do you keep saying page 13? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you saying? Bro's talking about the snail turbo. I mean, look, okay, to each their own. To each their own, okay, whatever. Look at the link you sent. Hang on. This better be worth my fucking time, Jay, or you're in big trouble. You are in big, big trouble. I don't see a link. Question mark? Maybe they're saying 13 pages is too little. I mean, if they said that, I would agree, but I feel like they would just say that then. If this is snail pacing, then I'm praying Hori starts writing with concrete pacing. Chapter 335, just go to that page 13, chapter 335. Oh. Oh, Jay. The things that I do for you. Oh, the one where he talks about plotting things for years? Yeah, I know. What I said about foreshadowing trademark? Yeah, it sucks. Gyro unblock me. How do you get blocked by Gyro? You had to fuck up. I've seen the most horridly optimistic takes on the mutant discrimination arc. Send them my video then. I just want to stream what's poppin'. We talked about the chapter, we talked about the episodes. Now we're just going through hot takes of MHA to see what people are cooking. Oh my god, it's ships. It's all ships. The specialization of the female students is pretty gross. Hagakure does not need to be naked. I mean, yeah, Hori wrote her that way, so it's kind of cringe. Hori could have come up, made up some type of suit for her to wear that allows her to use her quirk like he did for Mirio. That's true. That's pretty true. Yeah. I agree with that, yeah. I hate when people don't share my opinion. True! Hori's biggest fumble was killing off Bakugo just to pull an ass pull to bring him back. I think it was one of the most egregious ones. How do I tag people in chat? At, and then their name. Monogatari fans saying this? Chill on Zach, okay? Dabi doesn't have a dick anymore. Nice. As someone who likes both Bakugo and Midoriya's character, I feel like their dynamic as rivals is mediocre at best. I mean, yeah, that's pretty true. Yes, he does. Not a single straight character in the damn series. Sorry. True. I disagree. I fuck with Deku's new costume. That sucks. Quirk prejudice is much closer to ableism than racism. With regards to people like Shinso, yeah, probably. Not for mutants, though. Was it all ships? Always has been. Class 1B had potential, but they are not used well. They could have been an interesting rival class to the existing cast, but them always getting second place just doesn't have them feel like a threat. They're also held up by fanfics as they lack screen time. I mean, yeah, it's true. There's a point where it's kind of hard to juggle two. Hori can barely juggle one class at times, so maybe I think 2 might have been too much for him. I don't know. Valid take, but I also see why it happened. Totally unrelated, but you think Horikoshi will still try to implement Deku letting Bakugo use one for all? We can only hope not. Oh, you're doing a little too much. I don't know if I think that he's the worst. He's a trash character. I think he's flawed. But I mean, that's normal. Oh, it's Ocean Man! We needed a low-stakes hangout arc with the class before all this war stuff went down. True! Dynamite is the best written character in MHA until his revival. Respect Endeavor, respect Shigaraki, respect Dabi. IMO. Deku's self-esteem has nothing to do with his social role or his quirklessness. Oh, he's trolling. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, he's trolling. Okay, we're good. Never mind. We should have been able to see their character progression through their first and second years, and the war arc should have happened in their third year. I think this is a fair take. It's also a pretty popular take that started after like people have realized how bad Act 3 has been. It's really crazy to think this has all happened in 1 year, man. Endeavor's redemption arc is shit. He doesn't deserve to be redeemed. How do you determine who deserves to be redeemed? Also, it's not redemption, it's atonement. That was very explicit, but yeah. How do you determine who deserves and does not deserve to get redeemed or to atone? Saw an Eat-A-Take, kept scrolling. Huh. All for One is a good villain who works completely fine as the main antagonist, and him taking over Shigaraki was a logical development. Very interesting, very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. There we go. Anyway. Bakugo shouldn't stay dead, nor should he have died in the first place. That was the most pointless death I've ever seen for someone who's supposedly supposed to play an important role. So, I agree at this point that he shouldn't have died in the first place, right? We blocking strangers now? Does he know? Has he seen my block list? Cut out toxic people in your life. Oh, this is so cringe. This is so cringe. And it's an account based around a 15-year-old? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Oh, so tempted to block a third person in a row. They're 17 though, they still have time to improve. It's fine. We can fix them. This is such a fucking horny take. Thinking Mirko is unironically the best female character in the show is so... Like, stop thinking with your cock, please, for like 15 seconds. Whatever happened to MHA Vigilantes, it ended. It's been over for a while. No, so hear me out. No. Every female character's ass. I don't think so. It's okay. Nana is right there. Nana is better than Mirko, and it's not even close. Endeavor is the best written character in the series, even better than Shiggy. Currently, yeah, I agree with that. Do you think if Hori got a break after the new year, what do you think he could make this? He should have taken a hiatus after 306. Every mangaka takes a hiatus in their final act, except for him, for some reason. This should go without saying, but don't harass any of these accounts. True! Do not harass anybody over comic book takes, please. Who is the best female character? Toga, Uraka, Nana. Nagant's better than Mirko. Mount Lady's better than Mirko. You're right, Bubba. God is the best female character for real. It's Shonen Jump who didn't give him a break? Well, why would they give everyone else a break and not Hori? That'd be weird. True. Deku is a great protagonist. Agree to disagree. Uraka is a great character. Great's a strong word. Oh, the third one. Oh, fuck, dude. Still have an answer. What do you think could save this arc in your opinion? Oh, well, the answer is nothing. I think the arc is just bad. Mineta can be funny sometimes. Oh my god. We're 0 to 4. 0 to 4. Bones is a fire studio. Oh my god, 0 to 5. Horikoshi is a fire mangaka. I'll give him like 0.5 out of 6. That is not a passing grade. Caper, you're correct. Deku is a contender for best new gen protag. First of all, he's not new gen. MHA is fucking old. He's really old. MHA is an easy 8 out of 10. With Act 3 included, it's an easy 4.5 out of 10. If anyone was curious what I rate MHA, by the way, it's a 4.5 out of 10 right now. Because of Act 3 tax. Also, if we really want to include MHA as new gen, Denji better. Anyway, moving on. If MHA was a dog, he'd be old as shit. Yeah. It never fell off, not the manga? Okay, agree to disagree. How about that? Mob is better? Mob is not new gen. If everything passed 290, I had it at a 10. And that's not because I thought it was flawless. I don't rate 10 things that are 10 because I think they're flawless. I rate things 10 because I think they're fucking fantastic. Like, I have ReZero out of 10, but I don't think ReZero is flawless. If MHA counts, Mob counts. Season 6 is still fire as fuck this far. I disagree, but I also know that I'm not of the popular opinion on that one. Because I think Season 6 is fucking bad. Not with Emilia in the cast, it's not. Emilia's better than Ochako. Cry about it. You're washed. No one asked. You fell off. You're Bubba. You're white. There we go. The current war arc in the manga is still good as fuck. It's funny because I think that the current war arc is actually worse than Villain Hunt now. I think it's the worst arc of the series. Season 4 was just as good as seasons 2 and 3. Ooh, very strong. I'm not a season 4 hater, but it's definitely not as good as 2 and 3. Definitely not as good as 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, dude, my brain literally skimmed over the fact that he mentioned Stars and Stripes. Did anyone notice that? Holy shit. That was crazy. I didn't even see that until now. Dude, no way. My brain naturally fucking filtered the comment about Stars and Stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 0 out of 7. How many chapters till the end? Probably like 20 to 30, maybe. People did not understand the Vigilante arc. I agree. People did not understand just how terrible it was. And I will guide them. I will guide them to victory. Wow, you're brave. Oh my god, a Rodi Deku. Jesus Christ, it's an endangered species. Anyone take a picture? Who disagrees with this? Like, literally, who is like... Dude. They're fighting ghosts in this post. Ever gonna make a video covering your thoughts on the Vigilante Side series? No, because I don't have much to say about it. I just think it's not very good. Shoto is carried only and only by his family dynamic. Remove that and he's pretty boring. Remove his entire character and he's boring. Like, remove his entire character and he's boring. No way. I need a video on why VH is bad and maybe I'll be converted to your side. It's coming, don't worry. Once the anime gets to it, it'll be there. Kampa, 2000. Oh, he banged. Look at your comment on what? On this one? Took too long. Gave up. Bakugo is a piece of fucking dog shit and he's a fucking bozo. Wow, cool. I mean, yeah. I agree. But I don't think this happens that often. I do know it happens for sure, though. But I don't think it happens that often. But yeah, that's true. People cheer for mass murders like Shigaraki, but then can't forgive mentally unstable dad. Okay. Calling him mentally unstable dad kind of sounds a little too close to uwooifying Endeavor. You know what I mean? I would word that differently. Abusive. Don't know if I would say he's a mentally unstable dad. I get the message, but I don't like the framing. I mean, yeah. I need someone to count how many of these posts are just talking about shifts. They would lose their fucking mind, dude. If Horikoshi went into vast detail with each and every one of these dumbass students and pro heroes, I'd lose my mind. Side characters for a reason. I agree and disagree. Because, one, we don't need to know everybody. That's fine. Two, Hori thrusts these characters into the limelight and then gives them like a 2-page backstory. And then it's like, okay, you care about them now. But I don't. Like, I really don't. So, if he wants to thrust characters into the limelight, they should be focused on more. So it's mostly agree, disagree a little bit, I guess. True. True. One episodes? Ooh, do they know? I'm surprised this account has not blocked me yet, I'm not gonna lie. We needed more focus on corrupt heroes? That sounds like it'd be cool, yeah. Too bad, though. MH is over. Sure, whatever. Ugh. Oh my god, you're 30? Wow. Brutal. Yikes. Dude, the Mineta defense goes crazy in this. I agree that Bakugo should have got a villain. He should have fought Getten, for sure. I don't think Ochako does not have a quirk that cannot evolve, as we've talked about today. I mean, yeah, even All Might forgot about Ida, so. Ship. Sure. 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 I can reply. Oh, I love it when I randomly find these tweets that I can reply to, where like they lock the replies to people that they follow. It's always funny. You made me a Bakugo versus Getten believer and I hate it. One of these days, I want to make a video about all the things that I wish My Hero Academia covered, and that's going to be one of them. When did you find out that the villain's name is Disgustus? Chat was telling me for weeks straight that his name was Disgustus, and I refused to believe them because it was too fucking ridiculous. And then somebody sent me proof, and I was like, no way. YouTube hurted MHA's reputation because all the hype MHA got after its second season, mostly from anime onlys who were calling it deconstruction of shonen, which led to its current status amongst the anime community. You managed? Dude, you managed? Let's go. Hurted. I like this idea that like everything is like YouTube's fault, dude. Anything that like went wrong with MHA's perception is like the YouTuber's fault. Who are we bullying? We're going down. You remember the thing that like you and I both quote retweeted about the MHA opinion? We're going down this and we're talking about them. A lot of them have been bad. Some of them have been good. Most of them have been ships. And we just keep scrolling past those. And if somebody says that they like All For One, I block them on stream. Can't believe YouTube ruined Act 3. Oceanus, how do you feel that you single-handedly made a video that hurt Horikoshi's feelings so bad that he gave up? Have you no shame? Have you no shame, Ocean Man? I've started writing down a couple ideas for like what I would have wanted for MHA video, and I have like more Hero Public Safety Commission stuff, All Might's reaction to Hero Public Safety Commission stuff, and Bakugo versus Getten so far. I'm gonna work on more later, but it's gonna be a while till that comes out anyway. I would do it again. Fuck him. Shit. Anyways, keep going. Oh my god, a ship. Toga bringing up her issues with the Hero Society when meeting Izuku in the current arc would have been many times better than a hollow, useless confession that barely even got a reaction out of Izuku. Would have been useful to compare his answers to whatever Chaco says to Toga too. Too implicit. Too implicit. Do a video fully explaining Toga and Ochako's character dynamic? I plan to eventually. I can hop on right now to do this if you need a hand to hold. Sure, dude. Just give me a call whenever you want. If you want to go through these together. Deko's response was good though. I can agree that the cliffhanger that was like the cliffhanger that was like a love confession was kind of cringe. That was when Hori was in his cringe cliffhanger arc though.
This is a hijacked stream now.
This is a hijacked stream now.
Yeah, we've officially been hijacked by Ocean Nation.
I can't believe I've been hijacked by the biggest hater in Europe.
The biggest hater in Europe. What are we looking at? The doctor is in. What's happening?
Right now, what we're looking at is one that says that Toga bringing up her issues with Hero Society when meeting Izuku in the current arc would have been many times better than a hollow, useless confession that barely even got a reaction out of him.
I mean, sure. Who knows, honestly, at this point. Like, a lot of these, like, granular issues people have with, like, Act 3 just, like, bounce off of me at this point. Because it's like, yeah, of course, I mean, sure. Like, a lot of these takes just boil down to, what if my hero was, like, the way I wanted it to? And, like, yeah, it would probably be better, honestly.
What if My Hero Academia was actually a good series? Still,
yeah.
Sorry.
Revolutionary thought.
Yeah.
What if Hori hadn't just fucking tanked himself?
Let's see, what else we got here? Bakugo is not a Slytherin. I didn't watch Harry Potter, I'm skipping this one.
What? You didn't watch Harry Potter?
I have not watched Harry Potter.
Damn. That's wild. Why would you do that?
Main reason Bakugo has aunties and stuff is because he's a kid doing kid stuff, and they posted. I'm pretty sure the page where he tells Deku to kill himself.
Yeah, that's probably bait though. Come on.
It probably is, right?
That has to be bait.
Let me see the reply. I want to see what they replied. Making mistakes is literally how you grow, and not only that, he's apologized and owned up to all that. So if you don't forgive him, just remember you'll never be Deku.
Damn. You heard it here first, kids. Always tell your classmates to kill themselves at least once. It builds character.
It's true. You should always tell your stream chat to kill themselves as well. It also builds character.
Oh, especially stream chat.
Dude, this is like the 5th take I've seen about Mineta being overly hated. That's insane.
I think we're seeing the effects of we're seeing the effects of him not appearing in the anime as much.
That's true. You know, he had that one last moment where he said he can't wait to see Eri in 10 years, and then he just disappeared.
Yeah. I think that was like a come to Jesus moment for Hori. He was like, "Did I write this shit?"
His editor was like, "Are you sure about that one?"
Yeah. It was the last time Hori's conscience stopped him from writing some garbage.
Oh god, there's so many fucking shit. I was like, I am surprised. I don't know, I thought everyone was joking when people said that there were this many people that like read only for ships.
Mm-hmm.
But it's true. Like half of these are about ships.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect when we're currently staring down a media environment where a lot of people come to media as a replacement for human connections, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people watch shit not because they're interested in stories. They watch it because they want to connect with characters because they can't connect with whoever's in their real life. That's a very sweeping statement, but it's also just kind of true at this point.
So I have an important question. Why does Mineta exist? So Horikoshi said a long time ago that Mineta was kind of like a self-insert for his horny self, and we all kind of swept it under the rug because we liked My Hero Academia. Now there's no excuse to, and we unfortunately have to acknowledge that this is the thing that he said. So
what you're saying is now the series is bad enough for us to talk about how it's problematic.
Yeah, now it's bad enough where we're like, well, shit. I mean, yeah, he said that shit.
Low-key, the racism arc wouldn't have mattered if it came like between Pro Hero and My Villain Academia. We would have been dick riding it.
If it became that, if it came between those, I would have been like, it's just a minor fumble. It's all right. We'll get.
Yeah, it's just.
It is what it is.
It's just joint training. It's just joint training again. So it's like joint training if joint training ended with Deku staring into the camera and citing a racist statistic.
Yeah, it's like when fucking Pony. Dude, Pony said something racist to Shoji about how she doesn't like octopus or something, right?
Oh yeah.
Like she looked at the camera and was like, "Did you know about the 13% of all heteromorphs?" Dude, fucking Skeptic said that. Do you remember that?
What?
Skeptic said to Spinner, he was like, I assume I don't need to tell you about the percentage of all violent crimes committed by heteromorphs, do I?
All right.
You remember that?
Oh my god. Yeah. Good lord. Also, I'm having like a major fucking brain dysfunction right now because I have your stream open on mute and I keep thinking I'm listening to you talk on the stream and I forget to reply.
Damn.
I've seen twice in the chat Ocean's never making a twice video after that fire thumbnail was his biggest fumble. I wish Hori had given me a reason to care about my hero after that, because I made that thumbnail right at the cusp of the manga just fucking dropping.
Happens.
Yeah, God, I had plans, Asa. I had plans.
Dude, I still have plans. I made a Shigaraki video a couple weeks ago, and I literally just pretended Act 3 didn't exist. Seriously. I got so many comments saying, but what about Act 3? And I was just like, dude, it's not real. Like, it didn't happen.
Fiction.
Yeah.
Act 3 was written by Judge Fudge. Not real.
Dude. God damn, Judge Fudge. Oh my god. He is a character. You guys need to get him on Shonen and Chill, honestly. He needs to be a guest star.
Do you know One Smart? The guy who's constantly in the Shonen and Chill Discord and comment section talking about Black Clover and how we should give it a chance. Yeah. Did you watch our very first like live Shonen and Chill episode?
No, that was before I watched Shonen and Chill, unfortunately.
Oh, we had One Smart on call and he got fired live.
What?
Because he was calling in from work.
Are you fucking serious?
He was trying to talk to us about Black Clover, and then we just hear voices like, "Oh, what's happening?" And then he has to like hang up, and we're like, "What? What?" And then later we hear he got fucking fired.
He got fired for Black Clover.
Yeah.
Dude. That is.
I mean,
that is fucking insane.
He didn't seem too bothered by it, so I'm sure it wasn't that big of a deal. But it was so funny because whenever we do live shows, we have like these reader call-ins. Or like listener call-ins, and most of them are really fun. And then there was One Smart who was just kind of like, "Why don't you give Black Clover a chance?" And we're like, "But we did." And he's like, "But do it again." And
doesn't he? No. Doesn't he do it for Boruto too?
Yes, he's Boruto's strongest. I mean, this isn't slander, by the way. I love One Smart. He's one of our most loyal viewers.
Every time I do watch Shonen and Chill, I scroll down a little bit, and I always see him there saying the Black Clover chapter this week was fantastic.
Yeah, no, he was fantastic. He's great every time. Another call-in we had, I remember, was just absolutely convinced he would get to like fight with us on stream, and we're just sort of like, okay, we disagree, but that's just your opinion. He's like, no.
Yeah, that sounds about
right. Watch Shonen and Chill, everybody.
Yeah, watch Shonen and Chill, everyone. You know what?
Yeah,
hang on.
Sorry,
I'm gonna link Zen's channel.
I just jumped into Shill, our shitty podcast. I'm sorry.
It's okay. What'd you think of the chapter this week, by the way?
It was alright. I mean,
yeah, pretty much.
I feel like it's cool that Uraraka and Tsuyu are in a position to do like literally anything. Unfortunately, this is a story written by Koi Horikoshi in the 2020s, so I doubt they're gonna do much of anything. But aside from that, like I don't care. Like it's fine. It's again one of those chapters where you just sort of read it and are like, yep, that sure was a chapter of My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I pretty much felt the same. There's a lot of people on Twitter right now who would dislike it, and for once I'm not. I thought it was alright. It was fine.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I will support any My Hero slander. I don't care. I'm a spurned ex.
Oh, somebody said to you that they watched your recap of Joint Training with Ian and said that podcast has not aged well. How do you respond to the allegations?
Dog, is this person assuming I remember a thing I said a year ago? Dude, I don't remember what I said in the video I released 2 days ago.
Dude, no, it's legit the fucking same thing. Sometimes I'll get a comment that'll like post a timestamp and be like talking about that point in the video, and I'm like, I have fucking no clue what I was saying.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
If you spend like just a few days like editing a video and listening to yourself over and over, I don't want to fucking argue that. Like, talk to a fucking wall. I don't care. Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of times where people will be like, something that you said in this video, and I'm like, did I say that? I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember the videos I make anymore. Unless I kind of remember the really long ones because I spent so much time on them. I remember them longer, basically.
Yeah, I mean, Stockholm syndrome. You know, you're stuck with them for longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I release a video and I just immediately delete that topic from my brain because not only do I not want to spend thinking about it anymore, I don't want to like argue about it. Like if I
Yeah.
want, I would not make a video on something I want to argue about. If I
Yeah.
want to argue about like My Hero, I would just argue about it. A video is me telling you I'm right.
Yeah,
In
no.
the
I post the
worst sense.
video after 3 hours ish. I kind of stopped looking at the comments, and I turned off notifications on Twitter unless we're mutual. So like, people yell at me in the void. I don't know. People yell at me on my YouTube comments. I don't know. So
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
yeah,
Yeah, like especially on Twitter, just getting notifications from randoms is an absolute death sentence for
yeah,
any productivity because you're just it's so toxic as well, right? Because then you could just keep checking because you have like that
yeah,
morbid
exactly.
curiosity. Like, oh, how bad will it get? Who's gonna give me a reason to pop off? And then it's sort of like, is this really something I want to do? And most of the time, it's no, I don't.
Which stranger is gonna tell me to kill myself over a comic book today?
Oh, I love that. It's my favorite activity.
No, see, it's okay when I tell people to kill themselves over a comic book. It's not okay when people do it to me.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm the main character of the universe.
True.
True. I mean, you can't agree if you truly believe that.
Well, no, I mean I am, but it's whatever. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Agree to disagree.
We'll just tolerate that for the moment.
Yeah.
See you in season 10 of my show.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. You got any more of those takes?
Yeah,
We've
let's see.
Been flirting for a little too long, I
Yeah,
think.
sorry, chat. Oof. There was one take that maybe made me smile. That was just like I think the adult characters in the series are attractive, and I thought that was funny.
I mean, yeah, some of the adult characters are definitely attractive, and that is probably an unpopular opinion. It's in certain places, that's for sure.
Oh my god, all the male characters in MHA are super straight. Same with the females, minus Toga.
I mean, he calls women females.
That's
Like,
true.
come on.
Yeah.
Like that's easy.
Dude.
That's easy pickings.
Oh, when I worked at Walmart, there was a dude who would unironically, like, he would, like, check out customers, and he would be like, you see that female? And I was like, please don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm just, like,
God.
I just want to live, like, shut the fuck up, please.
That's vile.
That's
That's
gross,
awful.
dude.
It's like you see that female like deer. No, you would still say, "Oh, do you see that female deer?" Like it's literally
Yeah.
so dehumanizing. You
Yeah.
go beyond. Oh my god, fucking hate men.
If the villains weren't as good as they were, nobody... So, okay, this take kind of pisses me off, because it's like, it's these takes that are like, if you take the good thing out of the thing, then it's not good. And it's like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, there was a bunch...
That's how it works.
There was a bunch of these that were like, if you take the Todoroki family dynamic out of Shoto, he sucks. And I'm like, yeah, that's him. Like, that's his character.
Bro, what if you took a burger, but then you emptied the plate and served it to someone? That burger would suck.
That would be an ass burger. You work with
Yeah, that
Gyro?
would be
Yeah, I work with Gyro.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those like non-criticisms where it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you just felt like saying something mean today, which hey, I can empathize with. If anyone can empathize with that, I can. But you gotta be a little more creative than that. Just like call Hori a misogynist and don't elaborate. Those are the funniest ones. Oh, I think the best one of those is when, like in the replies, like, "Oh, Hori definitely hates women," and someone's like, "Source," and Neo just
Oh my
posted
God.
like the link to the
Dude.
manga.
Fucking legendary tweet. Oh my god.
I love Neo. Shout out
I
to
know.
Neo. He's the best.
I only talk to him about World of Warcraft. That's it.
He got me onto Doctor Who.
Yeah, I noticed you're having a
So good.
blast. You're having a blast with that.
Dude, I'm living my best life right now. I watch Doctor Who, I game Monster Hunter, and then I sit on my PC and draw Monster Hunter stuff for the next video. It's good. Life's good right now.
Ask
Can't wait for-
Ocean is who's his favorite female character.
None, because women are icky. No, that's actually a tough question because Hori really did not do a good job on endearing me. For a while, I would have said Mirko, but I feel like A, that's a very sort of vanilla answer, and B, I feel like I'm experiencing overexposure from it. But like I've seen so much fan art and so much like, content on her where I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. I really do like Hatsume. I like her vibe. I like sort of the quirky engineer thing that she's got going on.
Yeah.
I feel like every other female character has been just. There's at least one thing about them that annoys me. Where like, I used to really like Uraraka, but her fucking character arc has been just. I mean, it's not been an arc. It's been a brick wall that we keep bumping into. So.
Oh, dude.
Here
comes Bubba.
Why is he the Uraraka's strongest warrior?
He is Uraraka's strongest soldier, and he's reasonable though. He's not like some people on the internet, but he is definitely Uraraka's strongest soldier.
I saw someone in the chat recommending Mount Lady, and that's true. I do really like Mount Lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool.
I think Bubba froze because you didn't know who he was. I think he's emotionally damaged.
Hey, that's okay. People think that when you get sort of to like medium size, higher size of YouTube ship, that you sort of just forget about people. But no, I remember the names of people who told me to kill myself.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, like I remember my very first hater, Asa. It was a guy called The One.
Oh shit.
And his profile picture was just Cristiano Ronaldo. And he would only tweet and respond on YouTube in all caps.
Oh, that's so based.
And he was such a hater, he got into a fight with my girlfriend online.
No way.
Yes.
Holy shit.
He stopped appearing once I stopped praising MHA. He just hated MHA with a passion.
So he was like, fuck yeah, this guy's based now.
Yeah. Honestly, I have to respect it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know who Bubba is.
Good. Asa, am I unreasonable? Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
If you have to ask.
Yeah. He is a person. If Deku's on screen, it's a 10 out of 10 chapter. So yeah, you're unreasonable. I'm sorry, Jay.
I mean that's me with Dobby, honestly.
Well, at least his content's actually good. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Deku. Rip my boy Deku. He died in the first war.
Yeah. He really shouldn't have gone overboard and broken his limbs like that.
Yeah, he broke his spine, and ever since Imposter Deku has been taking over. You hate to see it.
Sync wants to know your favorite color.
Red.
There we go. Add that to the wiki.
Yeah, add that to the YouTube. To the Wikitubia wiki that still says I'm American for some reason.
Oh, dude, American Ocean, man. You gotta come down to Cali, dude. We gotta hang out in Cali.
I have been to Cali exactly once in my life, so
damn.
I might make it twice for you, big boy.
Oh, where in Cali did you go?
I remember because my dad, my parents are both scientists, so they traveled a lot when I was younger. And so my dad took us to America when he had like a couple of business meetings there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did a trip across Cali. We went to like all the Disneyland stuff, and we went to Los Angeles. We went to Sacramento, and San Diego is still in Cali, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did sort of that trek. We also like blipped into like Nevada a bit. That was sort of one of our trips to America. And the other time I've been to America, we were in Florida. But I was too small to really remember much. I just remember us going to like Disney World and shit.
Damn, dude. That's sick though.
I mean, I've traveled enough in my childhood to be sick of it as an adult, which is a blessing in a way. Definitely don't have to worry about like saving money for travel because I fucking hate traveling now.
Yeah.
It's fucking worst. I would do it for you though, no question.
Oh, dude, that's so sweet.
Bro, I might not like traveling, but some things come first, and homosexuality is number one on that list. Tucking the homies goodnight.
Where does Zenrado live?
His
address. His address in particular, by the way, not like his state, like whole thing.
I don't think I know. I think he.
You don't know?
I don't know. Why the fuck would I know? He doesn't know where I live, besides that I live in Switzerland.
Like,
you know where I live.
You don't know his state?
Do you know mine?
Are there states in Switzerland? Dude, I'm a fucking American. I don't know shit.
Yeah, there are cantons in Switzerland.
Dude, I had no clue.
I live in Argovia.
Oh, what the fuck? Never heard of that in my life.
I live in Argovia, one of the big cantons in the Midlands.
Wow. You see, I'm an
Yeah.
American, so like I'm not obligated to know about that, but you're obligated to know about our states. That's the thing.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
All I know is everyone bullies Ohio for whatever reason.
Oh, dude. One of my chat mods is from Ohio.
Uh. No, here, Switzerland is divided into 3 parts, basically. We have the Midlands, which is where I live, which is why everything I like is mid. We have the mountains, and then we have the French.
Wow.
And that's kind of, yeah. And then that is in of itself separated into 26 states.
26?
And I live in, yeah, 26.
Wow.
And I live in Argovia, Argau, where everyone's a bad driver and everyone speaks like they have ice cubes shoved up their ass.
I want it on the record for all those saying in chat that Oshiman is cheating. I want you all to know that they are in a very happy polyamorous relationship, okay?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's not like he can enforce anything. He's an entire ocean away.
That's true. What's he gonna do about it? Cry in your DM?
But yeah, what were we talking about before I made it all about me again? I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. I keep doing this.
It's hard to remember. Bubba, it's not that hard to remember the 50 states in America. If you're like a real motherfucker like me, I guess.
So there is Washington.
True.
There is New York.
True.
There is California.
That's true.
There is Texas.
Unfortunately.
There is Florida.
Yep.
There is Tennessee, Ohio,
Yep.
Georgia,
Yep.
Nebraska. Is Nebraska one?
Yeah.
Idaho, I believe.
Yeah.
Is that one? Fuck, I'm freezing. North and South Carolina.
True.
North and South Dakota.
True.
New Mexico.
Yep.
That's Breaking Bad.
I knew you were
got
gonna
it.
say that. I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
I got it. Yeah. Vermont.
Yep.
Vermont. Yeah. Yeah. I think those are the only ones I can like name, just sort of off the top of my head.
I mean, it's an impressive amount for a non-American, to be honest.
You know, we did have an American geography teacher for some reason thought it was extremely important to teach us American shit.
Oh, that's because we're the center of the world, so yeah.
I mean, he wasn't even American, dude. He was just LARPing.
Oh,
It was
like
so
Horikoshi.
funny. He was such a LARPer. He was always like, "Oh yeah, America is like built on these foundations," and we're like, "We're literally 14. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, Bubba's right. Also, that was also an impressive amount of states to know as an American. So, you kind of cooked. You kind of cooked. Not gonna lie.
I hope I'm a little educated. I hope people have not yet lost that image of me as someone who actually knows what he's talking about.
No, you're just a hater. No, it's fine.
It's okay. I like it because no one engages with me anymore. It's great. Like
Yeah.
I don't have to like defend every take I do. I'm just like MHA killed my wife, and they're like, "Yep, there he goes again."
Yep. There goes Ocean Man again.
Yeah. Which is why I've been mixing it up a little. I've been positive about the anime, for example.
That's so brave of you.
Yeah, I mean, it's so brave for me to go on the internet and lie and say that Dobby's dance was good.
Oh shit, I liked it personally, but I can
it was
understand if you
alright.
didn't.
No, it was alright. I think it was just sort of, I think I wanted more, but I feel like that's just, as I called it on Twitter, an everlasting thirst at this point.
Yeah, I get it.
Ocean Man, when are you getting Asa into JoJo? I don't know. When does Asa want to get into JoJo?
I put JoJo, so I did a poll on my YouTube community thing like last week for what series I should read and make like videos as I read. JoJo was on the poll and it got fucking demolished. So
Yeah, sounds about right. No one cares about it right now because of Netflix.
it got demolished by Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, but also Hunter x Hunter. Anytime you mention it, you immediately summon 12 billion unemployed LARPers who still think they're in high school.
Yo, chat's getting called out right now. That's crazy.
No, I
You
mean
got-
Hunter x Hunter is cool. I just wish people didn't.
It's peak shonen.
Here's the
dude.
thing. I mean, maybe. I just always think of that recommended reading order image.
Oh my god, that shit is so funny. Somebody
love
made
it.
Moari made one of those for fucking Villain Hunt. It's so funny.
All right, MHA takes. Do we still have
Oh yeah,
some?
yeah, yeah. No, we got a bunch, dude.
Oh, bet.
All right, the first one. Everyone's expectations on season 6 are too high. I think it's actually the opposite. I think people went in with like really low expectations, and that's why people like it.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing with the My Hero anime, right? People are really nice to it compared to like anything else on the market right now.
I agree so bad it hurts.
Yeah, and like some of it I think is reasonable because My Hero is produced in a very particular way, where it's a seasonal series that's produced long term, and produced under a director who is mostly known for being a safe guy who can salvage productions that should otherwise crash and burn. Which is why, you know, when our good friend Pineapple says that he would rather have Mappa do it, I love Pineapple, but I also always kind of frown at those because yeah, Mappa could do like 2 episodes of My Hero and the production would crash.
Yeah.
So in that sense, you know, the fact that the anime exists as it does is pretty cool. And I think it's good that we're getting animated content for people who don't want to read manga, of which there are many.
Yeah.
But I can just not imagine the person who sits down and then one day watches Chainsaw Man
Oh
and
my God,
My
dude.
Hero and decides that My Hero was the better anime.
I have said that so many times where like cuz like I kind of watch all the weekly anime in like a bunch in like one day. And like I'll sit down, I'll watch Mob, I'll watch CSM, and then I watch My Hero Academia and I'm like, holy shit. I remember back when season 5 was airing, and season 5 was especially bad. It's not as bad as season 6.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
Sorry, it's worse than season 6. Way worse. And I watched the Tengen versus I always forget that fucking dude's name in Demon Slayer that he fought. That crazy ass fight in Demon Slayer. And then I sat down and I watched the episode of MVA and I was like, wow. We lost. And then Sakuga Twitter will be like, it's just pretty effects. Well, the effects look fucking good. Like, what do you want me to say?
What is animation if not
it's just,
pretty effects?
It looked cool. Gyutaro, thank you. Yeah, I always forget his name. I'm sorry, chat.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard to clump in animation Twitter as one because there's many various elements. There are definitely some that are very obnoxious, but I think generally it starts with like that baseline appreciation for the anime, for the MHA anime as an existing thing that can even happen in the way it does. And it's just, you know, as the internet does, it amplifies it into, wow, My Hero really is the best show currently airing from a production standpoint. It's like, again, it's cool that it exists, but I cannot say I enjoy it.
Yeah. It's just hard to enjoy it, personally, when there's so many examples of just better executed anime going on at the same time.
Yeah. And I mean, again, like, it's partially because of My Hero's extremely safe approach that it can even still work.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm assuming Mappa, for all of their, like, output, it's gonna catch up to them.
Yeah, of course.
Soon. Yeah, I mean, I'd be surprised if JJK Season 2 looked as good as Season 1. Like, people need to remember that Mappa's sort of innate output capability is much closer to Attack on Titan Season 4 than it is Chainsaw Man. So, yeah, I mean, again, these are problems that are way larger than My Hero, right? That's just the entire industry fucking cannibalizing itself over the dumbest fucking shit. So yeah, it is what it is. The MHA anime is. I'm glad it exists for people who don't want to read, basically.
MK Blast, respect ReZero, please. The fucking anime for that. Well, first of all, it's not a shonen, so I mean there is action, but like it's not like the war arc of MHA. But directorially and like I don't color palette wise, it fucking splooges all over MHA.
Anime adaptation of the Bible when? Dude, Dragon Ball literally exists. Literally real.
I do not have faith in CSM Season 2 looking as good as Season 1. I guess we'll see. I've heard that CSM has kind of been falling off, but I haven't been watching the past few episodes. Not for any particular reason, I just haven't.
I haven't watched almost any.
Damn.
I'm busy with Doctor Who, man. Actually, before that, I was busy killing myself over this fucking video.
Yeah, the 4-hour fucking Monster Hunter.
Yeah, the fucking Rise review. Where I posted it and immediately someone was like, "Why is it 4 hours long?" I'm like, "Because I wanted it to." Fucking tough. Deal
Yeah,
with
like
it.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Um. But yeah, no, I think CSM season 2 has a good chance of looking worse.
Yeah.
How much worse? That's of course to be seen.
Availing, you have not seen MHA season 5. Don't fucking talk to me about an anime being worse than MHA season 5, okay? Go watch like episode like I don't know 23 of season 5 and then go watch a ReZero episode and then feel bad about yourself, okay?
Also, ReZero has Sean Chiplock
True. He
voicing
does
the main guys.
a fucking phenomenal job.
I love Sean. He's so cool.
He is great.
He did Mista in JoJo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He's
he
done a lot of
plays.
shit.
Yeah, he's done a lot of shit, and in part 5, he plays paranoid gunslinger and his 6 animated bullets, all of which have a different voice, all done by him. It's
Oh,
super
that's
cool.
sick.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know like nothing about JoJo, huh?
I don't know a single. I know that there are stands. I don't know what they are, and I don't know anything about JoJo at all.
Okay, do you want to run down on stands while we're here, or
Yeah, sure.
do you need? Well, stands are just basically Nen.
I
But
don't.
like
I don't
as
know what
people.
Nen is.
Oh fuck. Okay. Stands are like they're the manifestation of your psyche.
Okay.
They're like your life energy and your soul given form. And they all have like the way they work is they all get like one ability and you just have to make it work.
Okay.
And sometimes that ability is you have a massive like punching ghost that can kill people in one punch, which is cool. Sometimes that ability is you can control people's limbs only if they have a paper cut, and only if you're directly above them in a building, and only if there's enough moisture in the air.
Wow.
Yeah. That stands.
That's goofy as fuck, but it's like in a good way.
Dude, there's one fight in part 3 where they're fighting a poker dealer whose stand is basically just if you admit to yourself that you've lost in anything, he steals your soul.
Oh fuck.
And the entire fucking fight is just like a card fight, like from a card fighter anime. It's so good.
I'll get on
Like,
JoJo eventually.
Absolutely, dude. Like JoJo is full of that stuff. Just what happened, because that's his whole writing process, right? It's like, what would I do if I was fighting a guy whose ability is to like drown you in a cup of water? Anyway, this is not a JoJo stream.
No.
I'm sorry again.
I had JoJo on the list. I tried to put things on the list that would I don't know, like I could actually talk about that have like an audience on YouTube, and I assume JoJo, because I mean, it used to be a JoJo YouTuber, so I assume there is an audience there.
Yeah, there's absolutely an audience there. The problem with JoJo is that it stays dormant for very long between parts, especially now that part 6 is over. Part 7 is probably not gonna happen for a long time, if at all. So like the next jumping on point would be in a few months, hopefully, when part 9 starts in the manga. But yeah, the problem with JoJo is it's sort of one of those. It's a fandom that's always around, but it rarely peaks.
I see.
Yeah. So it's a hard thing to sort of center yourself around. But on the other hand, JoJo fans are intensely passionate because it's, one of those things where it's so broad and there are so many different aspects to it that everyone has like one character they obsess over.
Yeah. What are our thoughts on the whole chapter? I missed the reading of the chapter. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. That's about it.
Hori got his mandatory 15 pages off.
Yeah,
Love that for him.
If you want more in-depth thoughts on the chapter, feel free to @Bubba in chat, and I'm sure he'll type you a manifesto.
JoJo fans scare me. Yeah. Understandable. I scare everybody.
Don't be silly, Osha, man. You're an MHA fan. Sorry, I didn't mean that. That was fucked up.
That's what the fuck did you just call me in front of everyone?
My bad.
You disrespected me in front of my wife, in front of my children, in the town square. I think I'm gonna actually have to come to Cali and kiss you. This cannot stand. This cannot stand unjustified.
My bad.
It's okay.
Let's
What are
see.
some takes?
I'm still looking. I'm looking now. Okay. Oh, there's the Mirio should have been the protagonist one. There it is.
Love that. Honestly, why not? Sure. At this point, just write a different story. I'm fine with it.
I wonder if the stigma of MHA fans liking children will ever go away. It's just an anime thing, but probably not.
No, I mean, once you're stuck with the pedophile allegations in like
Yeah.
Twitter fandom discourse, then that's just it. Which, hey, I mean, I'm not part of the fucking fandom anymore. I don't care.
Based.
You wanna at me to talk about MHA? Take that A away and make it Monster Hunter, and then we're talking.
Oh, did you peep my discrimination video today?
I saw it. I commented on it for the engagement because I gotta help a brother out.
Of course.
But I didn't watch it. No.
That's alright. Zenrado specifically requested that I DM it to him when I finish it.
Yeah, that sounds like that sounds like Zenny. Yeah. So, what's the response to that been? That's a very brave video.
You know what?
Huh?
Not a single negative comment so far.
Holy shit! Let's fucking go.
I think I have unironically managed to. I think it's because like, when I finally got around to making YouTube content, MHA was already like dying. I think I have cultivated an audience that's like cool with like being critical about things.
Oh, I see. So you've come in just the right time.
Yeah, I nailed it apparently.
Hmm.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me see if there's any replies to the tweet. Okay, there's one that says, "By flop you meant top." Am I right? That's about it.
Yeah. Hey man, good on you. There's a character in JoJo that people have argued up and down about whether or not he's black or not. Because there are no canon colors in JoJo. That's the other thing. And the anime made him black, and so that video is getting rediscovered. And I've seen so many people like be like, "Oh, racism isn't real, you fucking idiot." And I'm like, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for enlightening me. It's like, I wish I didn't have a career to worry about, and I could just reply to someone
Oh my
in like
God,
a long
dude.
way, like just be like, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" Like, do you think you're smarter than the entire like sociological academia of the Western world? Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough not being an asshole on the internet, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Hello, streamer. How was your gut bacterial health today? Dubious.
Oh, same.
But yeah, I feel bad for you because you started way earlier, where it was like way more positive, obviously. And like, so when you did kind of start going like, hey, kind of mid, people were like very, very, very upset.
I think it's less that people were upset. What surprised me is the fucking dog shit goldfish memory people have. Because I've seen people say that I turned on a heel on the series, which is not true. It took me about a year to go from My Hero is so exciting, I love it, to I wish My Hero would just get cancelled.
Yeah, I wake up every morning and I wish that the last chapter drops suddenly.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? People are like, oh, it was such a sudden turn. It's like, what? Fucking 18 months is sudden to you?
I mean, even...
My boy, you could have had 2 kids in that time.
I remember even when MHA was still like pretty solid in my opinion, you were still like, you were posting some critiques. Like, it wasn't all critiques, but I remember you were like transitioning slowly to thinking MHA was garbage.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the usual thing. People just want to hear you.
Yeah.
People want to hear you give their pre-established opinion additional ammo, right?
Yeah.
They think this chapter was great, and they want you to give them sort of things that they can then regurgitate to others when arguing about it. And once you stop doing that, people get very pissy because they're confused. They're deer in the headlights. And I mean, I've probably said some stuff that's probably stupid. I'm not a smart person.
We all have.
If I was a smart person, I wouldn't have done YouTube.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm sure some of the hate was not undeserved, but also who cares?
Yeah, it's a comic book at the end of the day, right? Whatever.
Honestly.
Not to say it, and it's not even to say that like obviously it's art still. Like, art could be important, but some people do take it a little too far in the negative direction.
Yeah, it's like, it's important in the sense that if you care about it and you derive value from it, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
But it should kind of orbit and center around you and your opinion and your sort of perspective on it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you try to sort of force that perspective on others, it's kind of cringe.
Yeah.
And also, one thing I hate is when people are like, "Oh, you're forcing your thoughts on others by making videos about it." It's like,
That was
don't
funny,
watch
yeah.
my videos.
That one's
Don't,
really
don't
funny,
watch. Like, actually, no. The moment I knew I made it was when someone tried to convince me that MHA was good by sending me one of my own videos without realizing.
yeah. That's funny
Someone
as
sent,
fuck.
yeah, someone sent me like my old MHA is actually underrated video.
Oh.
They're like, oh, listen to this and like fucking educate yourself. I'm like,
All right, I'm being educated. I'm being educated.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. The moment you deal with online forums,
Yeah.
immediately shit just tanks. It's just how it is.
Speaking of online mediums, let me actually read chat. Hang on, let's see what's.
We're flirting too hard, dude.
What's your opinion on
terrible.
MHA season 6? I have. Okay, so my opinion is very controversial, unfortunately. MHA season sucks. Season 6 sucks, but yeah.
Season sucks 6.
Season sucks 6, yeah. It's not as bad as season 5, but yeah, it's mid. Ask
Yeah,
most
it's
other
the
people,
second-
they'll say it's good.
Yeah, it's the second worst season, I
Yeah.
think, from what I've seen. Because I'm not like following it super closely. I like
Yeah.
watch one sort of half awake every evening whenever it's out, but yeah, it's not. It hasn't impressed me so far.
Yeah, same. Guy makes a video on how MHA saved his life. What a hater. Yep, that's Twitter. That's Twitter.
That's the thing, though. That's why I'm so passionate now about how disappointed I am.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, if it was just another series, who cares? But it's a series that was very important to me, and now I can't identify with it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how much that puts people's panties in a twist. That sucks for me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't want to hear my thoughts on it, then don't fucking click on my videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so easy. But again, I keep making everything about myself. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, that comment was about you, so it's fine. Nothing about. Oh fuck! I lost the comment. Goddamn, hang on. Nothing about either of your turns was sudden, Lamau. I sometimes feel like my turn on the series on YouTube was sudden. It feels like it to me sometimes, but on Twitter, definitely not.
Well, I feel like, on YouTube they only get like the snapshots of
Yeah.
you, right? Whereas on Twitter they get like the daily updates, like
Yeah.
MHA is good, MHA is all right, MHA is worrying me, and MHA killed my wife.
Yeah. Well, I used to tweet daily, but I stopped. It's not worth it.
Yeah, and the moment you stopped liking MHA, the daily tweeting stopped.
Yeah.
Nature is healing.
Yeah. I try to tweet about other things, but also, like, I know other people, like, people don't give a shit about me talking about WoW or anything, so I usually just keep it to myself.
Yeah, you see, that's where you need to up your game. Like, I just talk about Monster Hunter all day and get like 2 likes, and I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just
I should
just
start,
life.
though. Let's see what else.
You should start playing Monster Hunter again. Yes.
I also ask Ocean is what anime would he recommend me? Ignore that and watch ReZero instead, okay? Just take that one. It's fine. Ocean Man would also recommend it. Don't ask him his thoughts on the series. Don't ask him if he's watched it.
I have no thoughts that I would like to share on the series.
I have a feeling Ocean is villain hunt video is gonna be like Super Eye Patch's Wolf's Bleach video. I don't know what that means.
I don't know if it means that it'll blow up a lot and affect people's opinions, or if it will age badly. I hope
I don't think it's gonna age badly.
I mean, I hope it's neither, to be honest. I don't want my video to be like the thing everyone sends to each other to like convince their friends to stop liking MHA. Like, I made that because I have thoughts and I wanted to put them out there.
Yeah.
And honestly, if that video ages badly, that'll be fucking fantastic. Like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
My hero's
no.
gonna be good again?
Yeah, that'd be
That'd
great.
be phenomenal. Yeah, I'd love that. But yeah,
Ocean didn't watch ReZero? No, despite all the flirting in this voice call, he doesn't
no,
he doesn't like me like that, unfortunately.
I started at Re 1 and then I skipped to Re 3, but Re 0 I thought, that's a little excessive.
Of course. Do you think Hori sees the popular MHA YouTuber rants? Not a chance. There's no chance in hell he sees them. Especially because we're English speaking. Just not a chance.
He watches Japanese One Piece reaction channels only. Mark my words.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing he watches. I would be surprised, honestly.
One day we'll get Ocean Man on ReZero. And if he doesn't like it, He never watched it. I'll just not perceive it. It's fine.
I refuse to see it.
He'll post in his media thread re 3 out of 10, and I'll just hide the tweet for my mental health.
You just block me until the tweet is like old enough to not be shown anymore.
Plot twist: Hori is watching this live stream. If he watched my live streams, then we wouldn't be in this predicament, now would we?
Unless he's doing it on purpose.
Oh yeah. Well, if he's doing it on purpose, then I just get more views, so it's fine. Maybe he supports me like
fair.
that. Maybe he's valid like that.
He's just real. He's just real.
You MHA fans and your One Piece slander, bro. I have not seen a single One Piece episode, so it's not me.
I have seen way too many One Piece episodes and chapters. Also, that wasn't even slander. Hori is just a huge One Piece fan.
Yeah.
That's a fact. We know that. His very first publicly available artwork is One Piece fan art when he was 16.
True.
And a good character too, Smoker.
Ocean, you have sinned. Asa, why are you talking to him? Because the agenda to get him on Rizio never ends.
What have I sinned exactly? Not watched ReZero?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate now, isn't it?
We're working on it, right? We'll get there in 3 to 5 years.
Maybe. Whenever I'm done with Doctor Who, maybe I'll watch something again.
Yeah, so like 3 to 5 years.
Hey, honestly, we breezed through the first 2 Doctors really quickly. So, who knows?
It's because y'all scared him away in the Discord. It's not that nobody scared him away from the Discord. I don't think Ocean Man looks at Discord ever, so...
No. I look at Discord once a day, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And then I see that I have too many notifications, and I think, you know what? Maybe I just need to, like, live on a farm for the rest of my life.
You're like,
just close my computer.
I'll get him tomorrow. And then you say that to him tomorrow, too.
Oh, shit, I need to check my business email. Good that you remind me.
Oh, dude.
Let me see. Do we have any sponsorships live on air? Actually, I can't do that. I have to make sure. No. Oh. Hello, Mr. Scam.
That sponsorship's from me. That's not a scam,
Oh.
bro. That's the ReZero sponsor.
I have one person asking me if they could get the Naruto director's cut. God damn it, I'm never escaping this.
Dude, I really fumbled it because that Raid Shadow Legends sponsor was sitting in my email for like 2 weeks. I used to check it every day, and then I just kind of fell off of it because I never got any fucking emails. And then I made the Crunchyroll video, and then I started getting emails, but I didn't know I was getting emails. So then I finally checked, and then I was like, fuck, is it too late? And they said that they'll get back to me, but it's been quiet so far.
Yeah, as I said, I think I've told you before, but Raid has pretty bad rates, unless you're massive, in my experience. Maybe they just fucking hate me. That's also possible.
They offered me $20 CPM.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
Which is
that's
like
pretty good, actually.
It's average, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which is more than I expected to get as a YouTuber who does not even have 5,000 subs yet, but...
You don't have 5,000? Oh, yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
For some reason, I keep thinking you're bigger. You're so dedicated and so professional about it.
Am I, though?
I don't know. You seem more on point with this. You actually have weekly uploads.
Yeah, sometimes. I miss a week every now and again.
Hey, I miss a month every now and again.
Hating pays, that is true. Hating does pay.
Yeah, hating really does.
So to get a sponsor, all you need to do is mention Crunchyroll. Well, it's because the video got 130,000 views, I think.
Nice. Super nice.
So I got a raid. The raid was like, oh, more people need to know about our mobile game.
Yeah, because not enough people know already. Yeah, but honestly, like with sponsors, in my experience, as long as you're like easy to work with, you have so many opportunities.
Yeah.
Like a lot of YouTubers just ruin their own careers by being just exceptionally unpleasant to deal with.
Yeah, I've also heard a lot of times they're late to like that they don't meet deadlines a lot.
Yeah, but that's a little more nuanced because a lot of sponsors also have absolutely no fucking clue as to how to set deadlines.
That's also true, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, some sponsors are just outright, I think, just kind of unreasonable.
True,
where it's like, you know, fairly minimal pay, and it's sort of like, oh, please make, like, a dedicated video about us. And it's like, what? Like, no. But yeah, no, as long as you're, like, pleasant to work with and not a massive hassle, you're actually going to get a lot of opportunities, generally.
I've wanted to get into ReZero since it's a hot topic on your channel, but I'm not sure where to start. Any suggestions? A lot of the ReZero community in my Discord and shit will disagree with this because they're perma-virgins. Watching the anime is fine. It's a fine gateway into getting into it. Definitely flawed, don't get me wrong, but watching the anime is a great way to get your foot in the door. So, go with that. If people go like, read instead, and you're like me and you're illiterate, just ignore them, it's fine.
Damn, also illiterate, that explains the MHA videos.
So fucking true, dude. Oh my god.
True, bestie.
Such a fraud.
Do we have any more MHA takes?
There's so many more. We keep getting off topic.
Yeah.
First arc is mid. Bubba, shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Can't take him anywhere.
Can't take him anywhere, dude. Oh, you should see Bubba's JJK takes. Oh my god, they're so ass.
I can imagine.
Hang on.
JJK is one of those series where I'm the only person allowed to talk about it. I'm sorry.
We're lighting Bubba up on stream right now. Where is it?
No, we're doing this. I'm sorry, but why does someone keep posting his IP?
He deserves it.
I mean, yeah, real.
Okay,
Real.
this took more than 3 seconds. Oh, never mind, I found it. I was gonna say this took more than 3 seconds to find, so I gave up, but I found it. Alright.
Oh, damn.
Bubba said JJK had one of the most boring, uninteresting, sleep-inducing first seasons I've ever witnessed in television. If it weren't for Megumi in the last couple episodes of the series, I think it would have been the first series I've ever walked away from not caring about a single character.
Inshallah, he finds something to live for. God. Good. I mean, hey, I see your reply. Wow, this is wild. Yeah. That is wild.
Bubba catching strays? This is not a stray. This is me shooting him in the head.
What the hell is happening? This is a murder.
I didn't say it was bad. You said it was the most sleep-inducing television series you've ever seen. How does that not mean it's bad?
Hey, maybe he used it to. Maybe he wanted something to go to sleep to.
Yeah, maybe.
Should have just watched MHA instead.
Fuck, I was gonna say it. God damn it.
We're already finishing each other's sentences.
Yeah, true.
Hmm.
I watched the anime and then went straight into the light novel, although I got no clue as to what the anime cut out. You should probably look at the ReZero cut content, otherwise you're gonna be lost and confused. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, totally. Like the cut content from the anime is a massive no-no.
Yeah.
For ReZero.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel very strongly about it.
Yeah. Listen to him. Okay?
MHA would give me nightmares.
Oh yeah, MHA takes. Yeah, let's keep going.
All right.
Asa and Ocean is stay on topic challenge, difficulty fucking impossible. Okay. I've been hovering over this one for like the past 15 minutes. Shouldn't Zero Gravity Girl be able to one-shot any villain by launching them into space?
Shouldn't we be able to shoot this person? That's a joke. Do not.
You're gonna get me fucking. You're gonna get me community guideline striked.
Do not harass this person. I'm sure they're wonderful.
The only person you should harass is Bubba. Let's be honest.
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, there was a take that. Oh god, it was about Gentle and La Brava, and it would have made both of us cry.
Oh, I mean, Gentle Criminal is hotter than your fav. Agreed.
Yeah, it's not that one. Don't worry.
I know. I assumed it wasn't that one. Yeah. That is not making me cry.
I actually did like Ed's shot of all heroes saving Bakugo. We knew very little about him, very little indications of his quirk, but him sacrificing himself up to save a kid showed us all we need to know. We've seen his quirk in action in some of the newer episodes, and I think... Hang on. And I think it makes perfect sense. I love how, just like that, we know his intentions lie in the right place, and he's very much worthy of the title of number 4. I loved how Horikoshi made someone irrelevant so big with just a few panels and lines.
I mean, I get it, but also Crust literally exists and did this without derailing the story. Like,
yeah.
Crust did this in even less time. And he didn't, like, invent a new power.
Somebody in chat just said, who is Ed Shot?
Edshot, come on, guys, Edshot, the second best character. I have to discuss this.
Was it Munster who tweeted, "Who the fuck is this guy?" when the chapter got leaked?
Yeah, probably. He's a fucking clout fiend.
Yeah, he's a good one. He's one of the good ones though.
I love him. Monster's great.
He is great.
But yeah, no, that Edshot stuff, that's what separates the boys from the men. You know, being able to admit that, no, that was actually just fucking garbage.
That's the truest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Real.
Oh, dude, I don't know who this guy is. This guy's fucking... Oh my god. He said, "I think the rapid pace of Midoriya's power progression has done more damage to people's perception of him than you might realize. Sticking close to him and watching him learn Black Whip and reach 35%, and then blinking and having him learn every single quirk disconnected us from him."
Oh, I know. I feel like I know this person. I think I'm standing right behind him right now.
Oh, fuck. I did not know this tweet got 929 likes. I post that shit and I do not look again.
You and Zen, for like the last month or so, you tweet one thing and you have everyone upset at you. It's great seeing it from the outside for once.
Yeah, but I don't know that they're upset at me, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Neither does Zen, but Zen does go fight people, and it's very funny.
Zen he just says what's on his mind, bless him.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he knows that if he gets like a really bad response, that's just stuff to talk about in SNC. So you know,
he's farming content.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he got. God, fucking Judge Fudge calling me a grifter.
Yo, you're such a grifter. You're such a grifter. You stopped making MHA content.
Yeah, that's the same when people were like, "Oh, Ocean's only reading Bleach, so he can make content on it when the series totally comes back."
I
haven't even finished Bleach.
Well, first of all, yeah, that's like your job. Like that's what you do.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. Why does that matter? Off-topic timer starts now. Fuck, we're doing it again.
Oh shit. Okay, come on. let's keep going.
Okay, let's see. The misinterpretation of Enji Todoroki's character by the Western fandom has a lot to do with a certain part of the fandom viewing him as the white suburban bigot dad that he is not. They place a white stereotype on a Japanese character and then ignore all cultural aspects. What is what are you waffling about?
I think they really just wanted to say that Japanese people beat their kids and we should too.
Oh.
I think that's what they're saying. They're saying that we're interpreting Enji as bad because we're filthy Westerners who don't understand the deep value of kickboxing your 3-year-old son.
punching my little child so hard he vomits on the floor, then blaming him.
Honestly, I endorse this message. I think kids should. No, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna pull back.
Endeavor was literally at the Capitol building, but whatever. That's true. Yeah, he was seen at the January 6th riots.
Endeavor takes Andrew Tate supplements.
Oh god, let's see. The Hero Aka online fan base needs to go to bed before 5 p.m. or else their moms are gonna unplug their phones next time they see a Bakugo say a fuck word or something. What? Real. I mean, cook though, yeah, like.
Yeah. You go, strong bone Pepsi boy.
Ocean is trying so hard to get Asa community strike. He knows it's not his stream. He don't give a fuck, dude.
I would say this on my stream. What are you talking about? I've said way worse shit on my streams.
Yeah, well, at least you can get away with it on here. There's no impact for you.
That's true.
Ships,
someone could clip me.
Gay ships with characters who are obviously straight is stupid. Name 3 straight characters in My Hero Academia. Difficulty impossible. It's like really like it gives me the ick when I see people like be like every character is straight, because it's like you're being kind of weird. Like people are just having fun online, I guess, and like you're being weird about it.
Yeah, the question is always, why do you care so much?
Yeah.
And there is no non-homophobic answer to that.
Yeah.
Like, why do you care about characters who've not like even characters who have expressly said that they're straight? Why do you care about them being interpreted as gay?
It's not really
like
a problem.
Yeah. Like, oh, you're gonna run out of straight representation in media?
Oh my god. Forever World is on here? No way.
What is?
All Might surviving the fight against All for One was a missed opportunity to shake the series. Although cliche, it's better than being relegated to what they do with him now.
I mean, I can see what he's trying to say, but because it's for Neverworld, of course, he has to say it in his way. So I don't quite agree, but I do think that All Might definitely feels like a bit of a what's my man blood doing here?
Yeah.
You know?
See,
Like,
I really like that All Might survived, and I really liked that he felt aimless and he had the watch of that he built crumble. But like Hori Forgore?
Yeah, that's the problem with him. Like, I think that narrative is a super strong hook, but not much has been done with it. Like,
Yeah.
it feels like it ends at the discussion with Aizawa, and then kind of comes back with the Stain moment. But the Stain moment is just so weird, and so isolated that it's just hard to really see it as like a concise vision for what the character is supposed to be.
Yeah. I don't want to agree on principle because I think it's the Act 3 curse. Everything was great about all characters until Act 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's another all characters are straight one. This time it has 157 likes. Oh my god, this is like the 5th Vigilantes is better than the mains. I mean, it's true now, but like it's true now, but you're not supposed to say it.
Yeah, like that's the quiet part we don't say.
Yeah. I disagree with this still just on principle, okay? It's just like I don't like to see the sentence, so I disagree with it.
Yeah.
Acts 1 and
I'd like
2
to
of
see-
MHA splooge all over everything about Vigilantes.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Vigilantes is fine if you have money to burn to buy the volumes.
Yeah. AFO is an extremely bland villain. Based. It has too many characters. Whatever. Deku is still cool, and I understand that OFA and AFO are similar, so OFA needed several powers, but it still ruined the character a bit for me. I don't think OFA having extra quirks ruined him. I think the way it's done ruined him. Yeah. Because I think most people would agree that Black Whip was handled pretty well. Well, decently well.
Yeah. I think the main problem with Act 3 is that it is a bunch of really good ideas executed by an AI.
Yeah. Oh my god,
that's what it
feels really is like that. What the fuck?
Yeah. Just like a whole bunch of really good prompts and then executed in either an extremely boring way or just unhinged as hell.
Yeah. Horikoshi probably recalls the civil rights movement differently than the rest of us do. I already like this one. That's funny.
Oh, he's never escaping these allegations.
That was a good one. Oh shit, where was hitting the bottom? You know, this has almost 1,000 core retweets, and I cannot see most of them.
Hey, I mean, healthy. Healthy.
Oh, this is too long. I'm not reading that shit. Let's see. Oh my god, these are all so boring. Here we go. MHA does a garbage job at handling bullying. I agree.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Bakugo getting abused by his mom is something that should have been explored instead of being used as a fucking comedy scene.
It would have been cool, I think, if that was an actual part of his character. I don't mind that it isn't. That's my hot take on it.
It does. I definitely see the point, but
yeah,
I could take it or leave it.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever. Like, if you want to give a character some more interest and some more like family dynamics, that's fine. I think that's cool. I feel like we've already hit the saturation point of family abuse in MHA with Endeavor. Like, he's carrying the series in that aspect. But sure, why not? Like, you could have tied it into, because Baku and Endeavor are similar, and then you see Baku getting abused and Endeavor abusing, and you sort of make that connection. But it's whatever. Yeah, that's too long ago. We have bigger problems now.
It's at least not a bad take. I understand.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wow, this is a take I've never seen before. The series peaked with this character, and it's Rappa.
What?
I've never seen this in my life.
Rappa's strongest, so I have to respect it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I have to respect it.
I fuck with it. It's cool.
Yeah, it's real.
Nobody cares if you think Deku should have been more harsh on Bakugo. Cool. MHA should have been paced over the 3 years it takes to complete high school. I agree. In hindsight, I do agree, yes. Now that we know that the series ended just like in like 5 seconds, yeah.
How the fuck do you make a fucking My Hero Academia story, and then we're gonna finish the story before graduation, and then just skip past it probably?
Dude, we didn't even get to see them like go to the second year. Like that shit got postponed because of the war. That's sad.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many things one can say about like the acceleration of the story and sort of its style, but it is just incredible, and I think inarguable how much the series changes after or even during the first war.
Yeah. Oh my god, I've been saying this for so long. The final arc is just a worse version of PLW. It really is. Like it tries to copy so much of it beat for beat too, and like it's just bad. It's just way worse.
I'm glad Horikoshi has moved on from the Kishimoto plagiarism allegations to the Horikoshi plagiarism allegations.
Yeah. I mean,
happy for my man.
Dude, do you remember how Villain Hunt was just a compilation of callbacks and parallels to Act 1 and 2?
No, I actually don't remember Villain Hunt. I go into a full seizure every time I do.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
Actually, now that we've mentioned it...
I understand.
Mm.
Let's see. Act 3 should have had a major time skip of like 2 years instead of 2 months. I feel like that might have been excessive. Like a straight up 2-year time skip between like the war and Villain Hunt.
I don't know. I think you could have done a lot with that though, because
Maybe,
you could have then had, because then you could have paced out like Act 3 with like in between like flashback arcs or sections showing what happened in the time skip. I think that could have, and also a time skip would have made Deku just pulling out the quirks, I think, a little more acceptable.
Yeah, and we do know that Horikoshi does love flashback arcs and pages and chapters and
Yeah, exactly.
we're nearing the Bubba takes. I'll be sure to skip over them.
Unhinged.
Let's see. Class 1A should have had less students. I don't care.
I mean, honestly, I think I can fuck with it.
You think so?
I think making the class as big as it did, as it was, led to other problems down the line.
I just think I think the main problem was that Horikoshi wanted to give like every student a moment.
Yeah.
And I don't think that was required.
Yeah, I think what would have made it better is if you divided them into classes, and then, as big as they are now, and then divided the classes into like study groups or something like that, like some smaller unit where the characters have a reason to like hang out together, and that way sort of the audience also adjusts their expectations, right? Like when you read you haven't read Harry Potter, so this example doesn't make any sense. But anyway, yeah, if you have a big class, just give the characters a reason to hang out with each other, and the audience will like figure it out. But in My Hero, it really felt like he really wanted to focus on this idea of, you know, the coming and going of a class where people have various relationships, and that I think worked out really well for a while. But now the story is really feeling the weight of it, in my opinion.
The next one in this post is All for One is not ruining Shigaraki's character. Considering that I've made an entire video about that, well, yeah, kind of. I definitely don't agree.
I mean, All for One didn't ruin his character. Hori did.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, like the All for One body check.
I know.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It was, of course, Hori made the decision, but like, he'd made that decision by pretty much upending All for One's entire character up to that point. People like to say it's foreshadowed. Never seen any foreshadowing for it. Every single line that he had referenced in Act 1 was like literally talking about building something for Shigaraki.
Yeah, I mean, it is very much just a character going, oops, I lied.
And like,
but I think even then, you could have made it work if the takeover was not as long-lived as it ended up being.
Yes. I also think it's funny that some of the scenes of All for One thinking that now it's Shigaraki's turn and stuff was like literally internal monologue. So like he's not lying to anyone. He's not lying to anyone.
Well, yeah, me and Ian discussed that on the little podcast we do, and he basically summed it up as All for One's internal monologue is pretty much concrete proof that Hori just changed his mind.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
there's no way around it.
But dude, there are
Yeah.
so many people who think that's not true. I think it was the plan all along, and like I don't know, I don't know how you get there. I don't know how you get to that point.
I pray for them every night. It must be hard being wrong. But fortunately, I can't relate.
Their final take in this post is one that I have agreed with and talked about multiple times, that Bakugo should have had his own villain, and I think it should have been Getten.
Really? Get him.
Because Getten is a character who says the quiet part of the MLA out loud, that it's like a strength-based society, and I think that would have been really cool for Bakugo to face off against.
Wow, yeah, that's
Yeah.
absolutely true. Even beyond that, I just think Bakugo is such a funny character because he feels so major, but
Yeah.
then you like list the things he's done in the story, and it's
Yeah.
like, my man's got nothing.
I did that somewhat recently. I like went through and like tried to see what he did, and like he was pretty active in Act 1, and then in Act 2 he didn't really do anything, and then he got stabbed, and then in Act 3 he died.
Yeah, and like, I think it's always funny to go back through MHA and like just do some statistics on like how much certain characters do. Like, did you know that Edgeshot appears in a total of 22 chapters and
Yeah.
speaks in 8 of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic character development, everybody.
Horikoshi just has this ability to take characters and just make them top 10 in the cast in just one chapter, like Shoji and Aoyama.
Horikoshi just has this ability to summon 3 million people to just suck his dick at any point after dropping the worst chapter of all time.
Yeah.
I've gotta say, the night when the leaks came out about Edgeshot, that was maybe one of the funniest nights on Twitter I've ever seen.
Dude, I fell to my knees. I knew it was over. I was so excited. I was so excited for My Hero Academia to like be interesting to me again. You know, like I was genuinely looking forward to everything. And then I saw Edgeshot. I was on the bus home from work, and I just like sat there, and I was like, "There's no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking
There's
way.
no coming back from this.
There's no coming back from this one, dude." And I think
Yeah.
I think that's when I fully gave up.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that is also when I told myself I would make less MHA videos, and then I was like, "Oh wait, the anime is still covering good content." So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think that was the time that like made me break my rule of waiting until MHA is over for more videos.
Oh yeah.
Because I just made like a reaction video to that because I was just in disbelief. Like, how do you fucking do that? Honestly.
Oh my god. Chill in chat says they put Pineapple's head on a pike for that. Dude. Oh, he got cooked. Oh, he got cooked so hard. He was on Twitter
Why, what
for
did
like
he do?
He was on Twitter 2 weeks straight fighting Bakudek about Bakugo being dead. Oh my god, he got incinerated. But he took it. He always takes it like a champ though. He was like, "Yeah, I got fucked. I got owned."
Well, I mean, he's a veteran.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you noticed, but he's been on YouTube for
No,
God, at this point probably 10 years.
I've talked with him in the DMs about all the channels he's running shit.
Yeah.
He's a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he knows how to deal with this shit.
No, yeah. He handled it pretty well. He was just like, "Yeah, look." That sucks.
Yeah.
I like it when people say that Todoroki family subplot is one of the best things from MHA as like a hot take. It's always funny to me.
Yeah.
That's
I
like
mean, hey.
It's the one thing that people agree with.
More people should say it, so I don't mind.
Oh, see, this is a take that a lot of people might disagree with me on, the School Festival arc over the Overhaul arc. I really don't like the Overhaul arc that much.
I feel like the overhaul arc, every time Hori gets to bring it up again, he just kicks it in the nuts.
Exactly, dude, and kind of like the War arc now, too. I think that Hori just should have never written any arc that was 50 chapters.
Yeah, like he should have just, you know, written a better story.
Dude, so true. So
As we
true.
say here in Switzerland.
Yeah.
We all talk in Mickey Mouse voice.
Bakugo's leaks dropped on my birthday, then Hori took that shit back 2 weeks later. Well, Hori don't like you. I don't know what to say. He's coming for Ochako and Togo next, Bubba, okay?
Oh yeah. So do you think anything's gonna happen to any of the girlies?
People like to say that Endeavor will die. People like to say that Dobby will die. I don't. After what happened, nobody's dying. I'm sorry. Like, it's not happening.
But have you considered that Hori really likes horrifically like murdering and maiming women?
Ochako will suddenly be revealed to have a bomb quirk inside of her, and then she'll explode, and then she'll get better.
Dude, her quirk awakening will be a supernova because space.
Is that Ocean Man? No, I hired a lookalike because I yearn for the Switzerland voice.
Why the fuck would you hire a lookalike? No one's seeing me.
Sorry, I meant to say
Look at
sound
this
alike, but
goofy-
yeah.
Look at this goofy idiot.
How long was the overhaul arc? I think it was like 53 chapters, something like that.
Yeah, it was kind of long.
It was only a few shorter than the war.
Yeah. And also, yeah, this final war is probably gonna exceed it as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Has it already?
No, I think it's 25, 30 chapters right now.
Oh, okay.
And nothing's
Damn,
happened.
only that much? That's
Yeah.
wild.
Pineapple speculated that AFO will kill Toga when she surrenders. No, definitely not.
Pineapple has speculated everything.
That's true. So you
No,
don't think
no hate. I love him.
you don't think anyone else will die? I think at most Dabi, because look at him. But other than that, no.
No, Asa, don't you know Deku is gonna die, and then he's gonna be the greatest hero posthumously.
I don't know what's worse, Deku dying or Deku working a 9 to 5 as Bakugo runs around with One for All. I'm not sure which one's worse.
Deku's gonna be a stay-at-home husband to
Oh,
Bakugo.
true. Good point. Canon.
True. After all, Hori has been dropping hints about them
Oh my
since the
God.
very beginning.
That's so true too.
Yeah, every good love story starts with telling
Kill
someone
yourself.
to kill themselves. Yeah. The modern love story. Oh yeah, he told me to jump off a building on Instagram. It was great.
Yeah, that's how I met Ocean Man. I DM'd him. I was like, please kill yourself.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I
Ocean
just
Man.
I think I first saw you when you were still like writing big threads about the chapter, and I was like, oh yeah, this shit's good.
Yeah.
I-
I think
Yeah.
I think the first time we interacted was around, I think it was when I wrote the post about All Might finding Deku's mask on the ground and how it was supposed to represent his cuz the mask is supposed to be All Might's smile.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the first time you and I interacted. The first time I interacted with Zenrado is when I made fun of JJK and he followed me.
That makes sense. He's talking
Yeah.
about JJK and he just spawns.
Yeah. I wrote a big thread about pacing, and I very lightly jabbed JJK, and he was like, this is a good thread. I don't know why you had to do JJK like that, though. And I was like, my bad. I realized why Hori only spent one chapter in the Toga Island battlefield. He couldn't figure out how to make all the women there lose. That's true. He had to bring in the men, yeah. You're right.
That's so true, though. He was like, fuck it. How can I make it that they all get horribly injured? There's only women here.
There's no bomb quirks. What am I supposed to do? I still can't believe he did that shit to Nagant. That's actually crazy.
He did that shit to what?
To Nagant, how she just like blew up and then like didn't die. It's so dumb.
It was like white woman spotted.
Oh my god.
Mm.
I'm just ready for Froppy to get packed up. You notice? Jiro lost an ear. Isn't that
Oh.
interesting?
That's wild.
Yeah, and now, dude, oh my god. She's 100% gonna get a prosthetic or some shit. Like, Hori's just gonna invent
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, like Hawks' wings. Like losing, like for a while it seemed like with Overhaul that losing the functional limb of your quirk was actually an interesting consequence, but no. It's just, you know, there's just tech magic.
There's a lot of things that people say that, like, I'm blowing out of proportion. And, like, Hawks' wings is one of them. AFO not taking Overhaul is another one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you can admit that's something stupid. I feel like that's like the last argument that they have. It's like, you're just blowing it out of proportion. No, it's dumb. Like, just admit it.
Also, what kind of proportion? Maybe in my proportions, that's a big issue.
Yeah, I think having a primary flaw in your antagonist is a big issue.
Yeah. I think writing bad chapters is an issue, personally.
So true. Some of the
Yeah.
worst, even, some might say, in human
Yeah.
history.
Also, I cannot believe that My Hero is at the point, like, it used to be the show where, like, it was all centered around, like, bodily damage and, like, how Deku needs to be, like, safe with his body, and we're now at a point where losing a limb means absolutely fucking nothing.
Dude, there was
It's
so
so
much
sad.
emphasis placed on the arm plotline for Deku, and then, like, Hori was like, I I'm good.
Yeah, what if everyone had like Star Wars prosthetic limbs?
Let's see here. Let's keep going. We're back on topic now. Stop the off-topic timer.
Yeah, a few more and then I have to hop off. It is
Yeah.
10 past midnight here.
This is a very long stream, so we'll end it as soon as you're ready to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, the mutant discrimination plotline was handled really well. So true, dude. Like, honestly.
It was fantastic. I
Yeah.
loved it when Shoji dropped the hard R.
I really liked it when Shoji was just like, why don't you just, like, get over it?
Yeah.
I don't have to deal
I
with it
loved it.
because I'm a cop, so, like, why don't you just deal with it?
Yeah, I really love it when the author was like, be a good little minority and stop hating on the poor racists.
I really liked it when the hero walked up to the mutant and was like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that people were being racist against you.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was throwing stones at you.
Even though there were 2 mass genocide events towards demi-humans, I'm sorry that I didn't know.
But yeah, fantastic plotline. Loved
Yeah.
it from start to finish.
Damn, I slept, woke up, and you're still going? I've only been streaming for 3 hours. That
Fix your sleep schedule.
Fix your sleep schedule.
What kind of life are you leading? You're not a YouTuber, are you? If yes, then great. Keep going.
Yeah, I do be sleeping only 6 hours on Sundays, unfortunately. Because I have to do stuff
every
on
day-
Sundays.
Every day I go to sleep at 3:30 a.m. and I wake up at 9 a.m. That's
Honestly, yeah. Yeah.
that's been my rhythm for ever since I moved out,
If I don't
and
work
it shows
that
in
day,
my eyes.
if I don't work that day, I wake up at like 1 p.m. But if I work, I wake up at 8 or 9 a.m. And if it's Sunday, where I stream and stuff, I wake up at 9 a.m. as well.
Hmm.
So, and I also go to sleep at 3:30 in the morning. So, yeah. That's just what being a YouTuber is like, dude. It's cool.
Yeah, you're just absolutely destroying your
Yep.
circadian rhythm.
Ruining your fucking
That's how
life.
it works. You know, sell
you-
your life to the machine.
Do you two still respect Horikoshi? I mean, like, I
What
don't
does
like,
that mean?
I don't like hate him because he wrote a bad story. Like, I'm sure he's a fine person. I probably
What is
won't.
that?
I probably won't read whatever he makes next. But yeah,
Like what? I'm just confused at the question because do I respect him as a human being? Yeah, of course. Like the art you make doesn't disqualify you from that unless it's like utterly heinous.
I think Horikoshi
Um,
should be the only person not guaranteed basic human rights, actually, because he wrote a bad story.
But I definitely I don't like pray to him every
Yeah,
night. I
like
leave
some
that to
people do.
Asahi. Yeah.
I pray on his downfall every single day of my life. Every time I go to bed, I'm like, please cancel the manga now. Please, I want to wake up and it's over.
That Ed shot shit was you, I knew it.
Off topic timer. Shut the
Off-topic
fuck.
timer.
We're talking about MHA, right? Shut up, Bubba. This is a rarity, okay?
This is the thought police. This is cancel culture at work.
This is why
I
if
can't
like
believe this.
if Ocean and I ever like tried to do any podcast material, the topic would be gone instantly.
Dude, I'm so terrible at that. Like in the SNC podcast, every single time there's at least 3 tangents and it's always because of me.
It's always funny though.
Yeah, it's my fucking neurodivergency beating my ass. It's the worst.
Let's see. Okay, we're continuing the list now.
Mm-hmm.
The final arc is garbage based.
Based.
Season 4 is the best season of MHA. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Uh-huh.
I don't watch My Hero Academia based.
Extremely based.
Oh, okay. He clarified he meant as a storyteller. It's hard to say because like Acts 1 and 2 are really good, but 3 is not. So
Yeah, 3 is
I- if you ever want to read a future Horikoshi story, just wait until he announces the final act and then assume it ended, and then go on with your life.
Yeah, actually that's very true.
Let's see. These are all so boring. All for One did not ruin the story as much as Twitter says he did. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Vanilla. Try something. Where are the fun takes? Where is Bakugo is secretly a neo-Nazi?
Oh my
Like-
god, that'd be fun. Dude, I would retweet that shit in an instant.
He has the same birthday as Hitler.
True. Kind of a coincidence,
And
huh,
he-
Hori? What are you cooking there? Oh, I should have
Yeah,
put that in the
he's trying to
discrimination
make like
video.
like where is Momo Miscarriage?
God damn it.
That is actually my biggest contribution to the My Hero fandom, not my fucking videos.
This VOD is doomed. Horikoshi is not bad at writing female characters at all. Some of the best written characters are the femme characters. You guys just lack basic comprehension.
And this guy lacks basic bitches. Oh. No offense.
It's always funny because it's like, oh, if you don't like something, you have to not understand it, right?
Yeah, a mutual of mine got cooked over that today.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Ari.
Oh, that's right. No, I saw that tweet through proxy because I'm still blocked by Ari.
Oh. Why are you blocked?
He blocked me like a year and a half ago because one of his friends said something dumb and I said he was dumb. And I got blocked.
Fair enough. The Twitter shenanigans.
Yeah. That's obviously a very large simplification, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
MHA is genuinely one of the best manga ever written. Yes, it has its flaws. Yes, the fandom is an absolute fucking nightmare, but if you just enjoy it and study the subplots, you realize how beautiful and complex this silly little hero story is.
Dude, studying the subplots, holy shit, have you done your homework for Todoroki 101? Ah, shit.
Todoroki 101.
I didn't get the angle Hori was telling me about, like, you know, when you
Yeah.
have to kick a child, like the optimal angle for it. Can I try it on, like, someone that we can find on the street?
Guys, I'm confused. I studied the racism subplot and it was really bad. I'm really confused, guys. I don't get it.
I'm gonna get a mark deduction. No.
I studied it and everything was like, this sucks. Now I'm really confused.
While you were out partying, I studied the subplot. Oh, it's the same guy as the female character.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Goto.
They're cooking. They're cooking up a storm.
Hey, it's good.
Wow, the villains are better than the heroes. Yep, there we go. So original. You're so
Yeah.
brave.
You know, it is what it is.
Yeah. There's more shipping. The anime manga community has overhyped this series for themselves, calling it a deconstruction of the shonen formula when it really never was to begin with.
It's actually a destruction of the shonen formula.
Yeah.
Actually, no. It's a deconstruction of my enjoyment.
That's true. I mean, I wouldn't say MHA is a deconstruction. I would say it has things that subvert it, and then it goes to being shonen garbage in Act 3.
I feel like it has deconstruct. It's the same as Hunter x Hunter, as you will find out. It has deconstructive elements, but calling it a full-on deconstruction is being way too selective with what it does. It's kind of like how people call like One Punch Man like a parody of shonen.
Yeah.
Like
no,
it's
not.
just a shonen.
Yeah.
Even though it's not even really in a shonen. It's not in a shonen magazine either. But it really feels like it tries to parody like superhero media and superhero shonen and falls into it almost immediately.
Yeah. Someone in chat says, hot take, the second MHA movie is actually so good. That is a hot take.
Hot take, we will grill you.
Yeah, sometime, unfortunately, Mac, you did not have the talking pillow, so you probably should have kept that one yourself.
Sometimes it is not our turn to speak.
Everyone, I don't need to reiterate my thoughts on the second film. I don't need to do it. I've said it so many times.
Actually, I saw a good one earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, about the one that's like, if UA is a top #1 hero school, why aren't there more foreign students? Like, maybe it's because it's the top 1 hero school in Japan specifically.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is.
What about Mob Psycho 100? Isn't it a reverse power fantasy? I mean, yeah. What about Mob though? Like,
Got. I wish I would have watched that.
yeah, it's sad you didn't like it, but it's alright. Just like Arcane.
I wanted to give it my 4th try, and I think I'm still gonna give it that. But yeah, we watched one episode, me and my girlfriend, and she turned to me and she was like, "No,
Really?
this is
Damn.
terrible." Yeah, she
Oh,
hated it.
That's brutal.
She did the same with Full Metal, actually.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
she's
brutal.
tough. Yeah.
I mean, you know, teach their own. I don't respect the grind, but teach their own. Somebody in my chat just said that they did quote retweet the post with Bakugo as a neo-Nazi. And they instantly got a quote retweet. Here it is.
Braver than the Marines.
Bakugo and Hitler having the same birthday is not a coincidence. 2 quote tweets.
Are they private?
Yes.
Of course they are. Just spawned with them.
Yeah. Opinions on Reagan though? Good. Not the president.
One of the guys that quote retweeted him is the guy who tweeted the original question.
Yeah, but unfortunately it was a circle tweet, so I had to close it instantly.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ocean hated Arcane, -1 respect, but still loved. Arcane was fucking garbage, from what I've seen.
Gulp.
Like, it's terrible. It's just, the thing is, it was alright, but then I remembered it's based on League of Legends, and like this sheer like primal rage came over me. So, you know, every time I think about League of Legends, I wanna like pull up a random contact in my phone and just insult them for no reason. That's what League of Legends does to me.
This is why the concept of Ocean Man watching ReZero strikes fear into my heart.
Just text you like a 0 and you fall to your knees.
I'm like literally gonna collapse at my desk. I'm gonna like fall over and fucking knock my monitors over and shit.
Like it's over. It's never been this over.
I'm gonna send a message in the ReZero channel in my Discord and be like, it's over. Like, we're finished.
You're gonna text the ReZero office and pack it up. He didn't like it.
Tape, it's time to just stop writing. It's not worth it anymore.
Yeah, like the only reviewer that matters.
Yeah.
We got anything else? Otherwise, I'm probably gonna hop off.
Let's see if we can find one more good one. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, these are so boring.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
Alright, someone say something dumb in chat.
Quickly.
Someone say
Trigger
something
us.
Thoughts on Deku Fortnite? I froze. I have no thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, cool.
Yeah,
It's crazy that Fortnite is the best MHA game now.
True. I don't play Fortnite, so I'm never gonna experience it. Is that Elden Ring OST? Yes. MHA had a drop in quality, though I'd still call it the best, the better than most new gen shonen. When are people gonna stop calling MHA new gen?
Yeah, like I know some of y'all were in middle school when it started, and you're now in college. Like, My Hero has been, God, how it's in its 9th year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you'd have if you beat right as My Hero got released, you would have a whole ass like child now.
Yep.
Like straight up having to teach it like how to not spit at strangers.
If we again, this is the second question where I've decided to include MHA as new gen just for the comment. Chainsaw Man splooges all over MHA, so.
Oh well, that's fair.
Modern, like Act 3 MHA included, of course.
Are we gonna separate MHA into like 2 parts, like MHA pre and post Cataclysm?
Yes. MHA post the Sundering.
MHA post patch Act 3.
Thoughts on the involvement of the trio being Bakugo, Deku, and Shoto? I don't mind, but I understand why people think they're boring. But it's not a problem to me.
I mean, the main sort of rotating trio of the series has at this point switched out so often.
Yeah.
I want Dobby content. I want this fucking chicken nugget to do what he needs to do. That's all I want.
Dobby is the trio.
Yeah.
I want 3 Dobbies on my screen.
He is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Exactly. I need Togo to start copying Dobby in his fucked up state too.
Yes.
Saying MHA is better than most new gen when Haikyuu literally came out around the same time is insane. I have not watched Haikyuu, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, sports manga are a hoax devised specifically to fool me. So
wow, is that true?
Nice try there.
Everyone who ever talks about a sports anime is a fed.
Yeah, fucking FBI.
That's why there's
Dobby
that.
will get rewind and be ruined. I'm telling you guys. What if I just beat you in an
I
alley?
knew you were gonna say that. Well, actually, I thought you were gonna say killed him, but you know.
No, no, I would never.
You're right. I am a Fed. I fucking knew it. That's what you get for being Irish. You're a Fed by default. Okay, this one made me laugh too. This is a core retweet to the MHA opinions, and he says, "I'm on good terms with my parents."
Real.
I would like that one. He's gonna be really confused when he gets a like fucking 6 days later.
He's like, who's this?
How far are you in Arc 7? I'm not. I just finished the side stories for Priscilla. I'll start Arc 7 soon.
That's wild though, because Arc 8 is really good in my opinion.
Yeah. Name 3 moments of Arc 8.
So there's that moment when Subaru drives off in a Subaru.
Okay.
There's the moment when he crashes, and the moment where he splits his fucking skull and then revives immediately.
Okay.
Those are my top 3 moments from Act 8. Act 9, though, I feel like he really dropped the ball. Like, I was really fucking with Subaru's whole discourse about discrimination, but then he turned to the camera and
No,
said
no.
slurs. Like,
No,
kinda
dude.
weird.
Come on.
must be like a Japanese thing, you know?
Oh god, not the fucking racism arc allegations again. Ocean is dumb. I can't believe you fucking spoiled Arc 8 and 9 for me, dude. That's fucked up.
I'm sorry.
You spoiled it for
Arc
Top
10
8.
though?
You spoiled it for Top 8 too, because he hasn't written that shit yet. So
No, dude, Arc 10 is when it gets super experimental. As in like its release schedule is weird because it only exists in my head, but only when I don't take my medicine.
I'm gonna
So I
say,
have- I
yeah,
have
he's got 5
quote
core retweets now. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is if ReZero flops 2, I'm finished, dude. I'm finished. I got nothing left.
Oh, Adida.
Full-time Hunter x Hunter YouTuber having not watched a single episode. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna make videos about concepts and shit, like Buddhist concepts. I like not watched a single episode of it.
You'll be LARPing. Hey, that's
Yeah.
what most of the fans do anyway.
That's what I do about MHA, so people haven't realized
Yeah,
yet.
yeah,
But
true.
yeah. One of these days. All right.
All right.
I think we can call it. It's been 3.5 hours.
All right, bet. In that case, I'm gonna go and not go to sleep. I have.
Yeah, you're gonna play Monster Hunter, aren't you?
Yes, I need to fucking fight Cedius in Monster Hunter 3.
Jesus.
Do you know Matt from Twitter?
I think
Mr.
so.
Eat Your Booty.
Yes.
Yeah. So Monster Hunter 3 is his like favorite Monster Hunter game, and he told me that when he was a kid, he farmed the final boss, Cedius,
Mhm.
like 100 times to get his orb, like his
Wow.
rare drop, and never got it. And yesterday I texted him an image of me getting 2 on my second try, and he just texted back saying, "I wish I could put you into an hydraulic press." I need to keep this energy up. I need to farm this guy.
Yeah, keep farming more. Fucking destroy him.
Yeah, just I mean, it's kind of tedious because it's underwater. It's an underwater fight
Oh.
because 3 had like underwater combat.
Okay. To wrap up.
Yeah. Wrap up.
To wrap up, you should subscribe to me, and if you're feeling generous, you maybe could subscribe to Ocean Man too. I mean, only he's kind of a hater, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't know if you've seen those takes. Ugh.
I mean, if you don't like content where I just stare into the camera and and just outright guess your IP address
Yeah.
correctly,
And your home address, and your social security number if you're American.
and the
It's-
visitation numbers for your mother that's in the hospital.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how he does it. It scares me every time though.
I once posted just a picture of a front door and a random string of numbers as an IP, and the guy deleted his reply.
Wow. Maybe you got the door exactly right.
Maybe.
All right. Also, here's another link to Shonen and Chill.
Oh damn.
And you guys should all join my Discord. Everyone, every single. If you're not in the Discord, you failed. Okay. What the fuck? You still here? Yeah, I'm ending right now. Don't worry. I usually stream for like an hour and a half. By the way, it's been like 3.5 hours.
Ending? That's my favorite My Hero villain. That's crazy.
The bar is in hell.
Yes.
Join the Discord if you haven't already. Also, you can become a YouTube member. You get the emotes. I'm getting more emotes soon. I just commissioned more. Also, follow me on Twitter. I don't tweet. Also, follow follow Ocean Man on Twitter. He tweets about Monster Hunter.
Yes, I do.
And they're all good. Every tweet of mine. Sorry,
Okay.
let me reiterate. What do you do on the Discord? Oh, dude, I'm glad you asked. We talk about My Hero Academia, ReZero, Jujutsu Kaisen, and other stuff like that. And also, if you're a member on the Discord, you get a funny little colored name. And Ocean Man doesn't get any of that money.
I don't.
Yeah, despite all of his carrying of the stream, he gets nothing.
That's okay. I, I leech off of other people enough.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Th-
Leeching
this
is always
my
the way to go.
comeuppance. Yeah, dude. I'm a menace to society, and by
Yep.
menace I mean a burden.
Alright, everyone, thanks for coming out. Thank you, Ocean Man, for popping in. It was fun. I had a good time.
No problem. Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me like just fucking hijack your stream halfway.
It's okay, it made it far more entertaining than talking
Yeah,
about My Hero
bet.
Academia.
That
Is-
you don't have to talk to your own demons by yourself.
Is Ocean a member of the Discord? Yeah, and I think he looks at it once in his entire tenure of the Discord. So
Hold on. Hold on. That's not fair. There you go. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Yep. Now it's two
I-
times.
Yeah, I've engaged in the Discord, and now people are gonna ask where the fuck I've been for like a day, as it
They're
always happens in these Discords.
They're gonna ask, why aren't you reading ReZero? Just like they did last time.
And I'm gonna tell them because I'm spoiled in Arc 10 because I am insane.
Because you're writing it.
I'm the author.
Yeah. Ocean Man is literally type A, isn't that crazy?
That's wild, yeah.
Yeah. And he has no clue what's happening.
All right, I'm gonna
Alright,
hop
yeah,
off
yeah,
in
yeah.
that case.
Before we
Yeah.
fucking diverge into another convo.
Yeah, man, it was great talking to you again.
It was a great time.
I might hop on some other time again if I catch you streaming.
You're always welcome, okay? And if for some reason Zenrato ever wanted to come, he is also welcome. Actually,
Oh, damn.
a lot of people are welcome, but
Except Bubba.
oh my god, I'm glad you said it because I didn't want to be that guy. Like I didn't want to be the one who said it, but yeah. Okay, goodbye, stream.